Reed Richards, I thought looked like what you think Reed Richards is.
Yeah.
Basically, a big old nerd.
That's the way that it goes.
Weird.
Speaking of nerds and nerd shit, it's time to go ahead and play with our food.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, then.
So, because my healing is all through food, today I will be the chef figurine.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, so at the end of our last session, you guys dealt with the...
Not the Hamburglar?
Yeah, the Beef Bandit.
Beef Bandit.
Like, why can't you remember our story content, Brandon?
Yeah,
This is all really important. I expect you to pay better attention when we get back to 40K.
My notes literally say, not the Hamburglar.
My notes also don't say the Hamburglar, but that's because they say nothing. And how was... Did I roll dice on mine?
Apparently.
I don't remember ever rolling dice on mine. Did somebody else roll dice?
Mine's carved up to shit.
Yeah, it is.
Mine's not great.
Could be worse.
It could be Brandon's.
Could be better.
It could be Brandon's.
That
I'll
would be
just roll
bad.
Brock's.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I literally watched you do that right now. Rude. Rude.
Dick move. Just keep it over here.
Keep it over here.
Yeah, just keep it over here.
No, no.
Take that, nerd. Sucks to suck.
Speaking of going to 40K, we're at the end of this just porting these characters over.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Actually,
We're playing
To
all...
watch them last for the entire second that they would last in that universe.
I don't know. That says 35 wounds right there.
Laptop.
Our battery.
That's a good
Oh.
point, but good luck rolling under
look at
an
it.
8 strength.
Under an 8 strength check.
Yeah. Arcana, is that my willpower now? Yes. Oh, shit.
We're sending in the Hunger Squad. Hunger Strike, activate.
Alright.
Ah!
I'm going to make an Arcana check. 2 degrees of failure.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's not bad.
As you say, that's it.
We'll just add a 0 to the end of each of those.
20 degrees of failure?
No,
20
no,
degrees
no,
of
your
failure.
stats.
Oh.
Guys, I don't have a weapon skill, so I can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, it's just strength.
Oh, I actually made an Arcana check.
Yay!
And none of us have ballistic skills, so we can't shoot guns.
Yeah.
No, you can't, or is it just considered a 0?
No, you don't have it. You can't roll.
What the heck are these invalids? We wouldn't even accept them into the guard.
Part of the Inquisition.
I did
sir.
make-
No, it's okay. I brought my
Arcana check.
spatula and my ladle. I'm ready.
I have a knife. It's pretty great.
Well, this guy's obviously an Ogren.
I brought the rations. We don't even need rat poisoning for these
Okay,
ones.
we're keeping this guy. Hey, Burger Boy! A burger! Why does he keep saying that this will heal us? We gave it to Greg. He's still missing an arm.
That burger gave you 8 points of healing.
It's like, how does this work? Well, at least it might be. That's a pretty decent chunk of your wounds.
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. Just like,
You'd have a bitch of a time killing any character from this game.
like, Stanislaus. Can't even eat it. He has no stomach. How is this going to help him?
Just rub it on his face. Really good.
You always have to ingest
They
it.
blew off his jaw.
Just rub it in his face.
Raw.
It's the thing where like you take the ramen and you kind of like put it in, wet it up, grind it down, and now it's flush. So now he just has like a burger drop.
Preparing porcelain with top ramen.
I love that shit. That's so funny.
Fixing the bathroom sink with top
You're
ramen.
just like,
What?
Have you seen these?
I've seen it. I've seen one where they did it to a toilet, and I was like, what?
I just
What?
appreciate the fact that he seasons each one of them. Like, and just like, and pause, seasoning packet. Sprinkles it over. Then proceeds to keep wetting things. It's like, he is civilized.
It's like, don't know if it helps, but at least now it'll taste good.
I would say that was a tasteful modification. So, at the end of last session, you fought the Beef Bandit. You also fought the Freshtovia, which actually, I think, came pretty close to beating up Pat Pat.
Was it Pat Pat or Dave?
Or was it Dave?
It was Pat Pat.
Yeah. But you guys got him.
Well, now I can do 3 times the
He was
healing.
horrifying. He was big and icy, and he had like squid mandibles and crap.
Yeah, if
It's-
I was almost anyone else, I'd be dead right now.
Of course, are there actually rules for dying in this system?
I haven't seen him.
Because I have an ability where I do heal a downed ally 1d6 hit points. So I'm not sure if there's like a threshold of dying that works for, or
I imagine it's just like every co-op video game ever, where you're just like sitting around like in the downstate, just like medic, medic, medic.
Or was it like Halo, where you just wait for the bad guys to go away and then you just reappear?
I mean, there's also that. You know. So you beat those guys. You found a note that said to continue wasting your time because the ice crystal is charging and you will all be frozen soon.
Right.
Signed, the Beef Bandit.
But I'm fresh, never frozen. So
You are fresh, never frozen.
I guess he's good.
I guess we gotta go find this crystal.
If we get the crystal. In the meantime, the sauce convoy that you managed to save, upon arriving in town, you are able to organize a crew to recover the wagons and get them on their way. And they continue to make their way back to Freshtovia. Is there anything else that you would like to do in Frosty Canyon?
I don't think I have anything to do
Nah, I
now.
don't think so.
We already went cod fishing.
You
We did.
Yeah. Cod
It's
fish.
the next day. You could fish again if you wanted.
that's what my sandwich is.
I mean, we might as well do it again.
Oh, that's what
I had a
What do you
PNC
roll again?
Pacific North cod.
Make a
D20, and you all bought master poles, so
Yep.
it's 10 or higher, and you successfully catch some. And you can try
oh,
3
alright, you
times.
can try 3 times a day.
Not one
That's-
this time.
I got an 11.
Yay.
15.
I'm on my 2nd try. I'm on my 3rd try. I'm gonna use a different die.
9, 4,
Did it.
7.
There you go.
How much healing is it again?
1d6.
Yep.
Pacific North cod sandwich.
Oh, 1d4, sorry.
1d4.
Yeah. No. No, it is D6. Sorry.
Now I have to.
Nice.
Well, right below the fishing rules, there's like a little paragraph. So there's the cod sandwich, and then there's also the nugget that you dip into the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
I psyched myself out. What's up, villain?
Uh-oh.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi, villain.
He's checking very quick today.
Yep.
No.
Not even giving us time to prepare.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Queen Wendy will not stand for this.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
she'll
sitting
probably
on a
sit.
throne, so.
That's true. Queen Wendy would be sitting right now.
That's what I would do. If I had a throne, I would sit on it.
Some people call the toilet a throne.
If I had a throne,
Some people.
I'd sit on it in the morning. Ooh. When he is the game master, he twirls it up extra,
You know it.
just for maniacal emphasis.
It's important. Well, because as everyone knows, the proper way to play any of these role-playing games is players versus the DM.
That's true.
Right.
I am your villain. Well, he is our villain.
Are you a subordinate of him when you're the game master?
So
Yes.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Yes.
I'm confused.
I don't think that.
Or is it the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Hello, Rocky. Welcome in. We have been waiting for this game as well.
We are just entering into part 3 of 5.
Bye, cat.
Back to the
Yes,
segment.
sir.
So, you've done your fishing.
Mhm.
You now feel like you should probably go ahead and head back and report to the Queen and your good pal, No Consequence.
Yep.
Probably
No
a good
consequence.
idea, yeah.
About that. So the trip takes you the rest of the day. You arrive back into the city of the capital city of Freshtovia.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls off the tongue. Continues to roll off the tongue. Love it so much. You are met at the gates by the guards, who actually recognize you. Like, you're the guys that saved the sauce convoy.
Yes, sirree.
Welcome, welcome. My goodness, it's nothing goes better with fresh, never frozen beef than delicious, delicious sauces. You have truly done a great service to your nation.
Usually I go and, use that on the chicken products or like potato products, but sure.
Hey,
Teach
to
their
each
own
their
sauce.
to each their own. It is a matter of taste, and as we all know, taste is personal, except for frozen beef,
Ugh.
which we all agree is disgusting.
I mean, it might as well be rancid at that point.
Go cluck yourself. Start spitting at that point.
Is your friend okay?
You mentioned frozen beef, and now my tongue's all weird.
Oh, my apologies. I'm not feeling the best myself either. In any way, please move along. Rooms have been prepared for you back at the inn, and I'm certain the Queen will be delighted to see you tomorrow.
Ooh.
With that, you were taken back to the inn. You noticed that the city now seems to have been fully returned to normal after the festivities. There aren't any remaining stalls. Everything's packed up. The streets have been fully swept. And you get to the inn, and you are able to rest.
Yay.
Nice.
All right.
In the morning, you are awoken at what you notice to be a generously late hour.
Ooh, we slept in.
By the proprietor of the inn knocking on your door and letting him know that Her Majesty's representative is here to collect you.
Well,
Please come
alrighty then.
downstairs at your leisure, and I have taken the liberty of packing a biggie bag for each of you.
Ooh. I appreciate it very much, sir.
Of course.
The perks of being us, man.
Well, I go to where my clothes were laid out the night before, and I, of course, fix up my hair, brush my teeth. Don't want to have bad breath in front of the Queen.
I'm gonna literally roll out of bed, hoping that the thud on the floor is gonna help wake me up.
Just
Assume my bacon armor and go careening down the stairs. Oh, yeah.
I'm up. Are you okay, sir?
The stairs are tricky.
Fair.
And
Just kind of looks at the stairs. Look upstairs.
does this inn have any coffee?
You know it
Hot
has
drinks.
a full array of hot drinks.
Hot drinks. I want a coffee as black as my soul.
I don't
They
think they
hand
serve
you-
milk here.
I was hoping one of you two would do that. You mean with cream with extra sugar and a little coffee? Yeah, that one.
Here's your coffee-scented milk, sir.
With extra sugar.
Oh, now I'm wide awake. Thank you. That placebo effect.
We call it La Coffee. Just sort of wave a little bit of coffee over the top.
Just like one coffee bean just is next to the cup while they're
A
pouring into
scent
it.
of coffee.
A hint of a hint.
Someone shouted "Coffee!" in the background as we poured your milk.
And now Go Cluck Yourself is all ready to go meet Her Majesty.
The contingents of royal guards are, again, delighted to see you and very congratulatory. It's like, oh man, wish I could have been there to see you take on the Beef Bandit and a Freestra. My goodness,
Yes, sir.
I've only heard stories about those things.
Yeah, them real mess you up. That's for sure.
Right.
Luckily, we didn't give it a whole lot of time to mess up more people.
Hey, that's always a good strategy. Take it before it takes you. And you even captured some of those pardon my French, but buttholes that were, raiding the convoys. Those fry fiends.
Darn
All bad.
despicable boys.
All bad juju.
True enough.
Anything we can do to help the kingdom.
Good man.
Dun, dun,
Oh! Hold up. I'll just eat a sandwich. You'll be fine. So, you're escorted back into the throne room. And you notice that again, it actually seems to have been cleared. There's no attendants or anything. The queen is sat upon her throne. And contrary to common expectation, when you arrive in the room, she stands. Welcome, my chosen heroes. I'm glad to see that you have returned and that you have overcome such daunting threats. The beef bandit is not one to be messed with or taken lightly. Tell me, how did it go? I've only heard the stories from the merchants you saved. How did it really happen?
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't think it went all that well. I mean, we didn't actually stop the beef bandit. He went off elsewhere. And then, I mean, I got hit by a truck by that giant ice thing. And then also, the beef bandit left us a message, said there's something probably worse going on. So it might have all been like a diversion of some kind.
Perhaps. What is the message?
Whoever has the message probably handle
I'll
it.
probably handle the message.
Thank you.
The ice crystal is charging.
dun, dun, dun.
We are all doomed.
Oh.
But not really.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know what an ice crystal is or why it'd be charging, but
Let's go smash
it doesn't sound particularly nice.
Does it mean it gets colder?
Those ignorant fools.
Ronald, you ignorant slut. I told you 100 times. Let's turn that thing on.
It's like, when will you realize that your actions have consequences?
What is that from?
That's just that's one of the internet memes. It's just some kid.
Freaking out about Sonic the Hedgehog. I think he was freaking out about Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sag boom.
And he goes to throw a chair, but he's just like, ah!
Dad.
He's like, I don't want Mom to yell at me, so I'm just gonna,
gonna be
instead
real
of throwing
quiet.
it, I'm just gonna move it to the side.
That's very considerate. of
Mom
him.
probably, hopefully, won't yell at you for that as much.
And you can definitely tell, I don't think his yell actually sounds as breathy and shrill as it's supposed to be. That's just him trying to yell without, again, getting in trouble with Mom.
Right.
I've never seen that one.
We'll put it on later.
Mom's gonna be scary.
I had hoped that the Ice Crystal was just some legend created by those of the brainwashed denizens of the Deep Freeze, but this, well, the Beef Bandit is many things, but I've never known him to lie in a taunt.
He's a dick, but an honest one.
What's an honest fool with that?
Well said, Dave.
Honestly, he's a dick. He's an honest dick.
How did you know his name was Richard?
We spent a night together. He may be a hardened criminal, but he's soft in the bed.
He always seemed a bit cool to me.
He always knew how to fry my bacon.
Stop it. Stop it.
I always like to toast his buns.
No. Stop it.
Burgers, Dungeon, and Sauce Management.
We're going back to Warhammer. swear it's more peaceful than this.
You know what? You just tell us because you didn't get to ground his beef.
Oh my god.
Oh no. That's right, man. Swirl that, Frosty.
Okay. So,
If the ice crystal is everything that we have been told it is, then it could be the key to triggering, well, a new frozen age. Not only would the deep freeze be strengthened, but it might be enough to plunge Beef's Keep into a new frozen age. This, as I'm sure I don't have to tell any of you, would be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that certainly can't happen.
I will not stand for this.
I won't sit for it.
Alright, well that settles it. You sit and you stand. I'm glad we got this all figured out now, so.
Truly, Pat has a way with words. I knew I recruited well. Truly.
Gosh, you get cat.
A poet, and he didn't even know it.
this is where I live now.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Alright, Neville.
There's only one thing that can be done.
Go and stop this thing from charging. Or no, this is some sort of gonna be. That was gonna be great.
The bacon beacon at Fort Baconator must be lit.
Oh, dude, I've heard it's always lit.
Lit fam.
My adventurers, I need you to get there and party hardy. Not actually what it says. But
Aww.
anyway. The beacons must be lit.
Alright.
Freshtovia must call for aid. We must gather all the forces of freshness that we can in order to stop the Ice Jester from making the ultimate mistake and bringing about a new frozen age. You will need equipment. No consequence. Give them some funds with which to outfit themselves.
Don't eat plastic.
The meme's real.
Don't eat plastic. Yeah, eat beef. Fresh
Fresh,
beef.
never frozen.
Get that cat some beef.
Beef.
Mm-hmm.
With that, no consequence will depart for a moment, and we'll come back with 50 gold pieces for each of you.
Oh, damn.
Give me that pencil.
That's a lot of gold pieces.
Yeah.
If that's 50 for each of us, you said?
Yes. Please,
Damn.
outfit yourselves with whatever you might need. Healing items. If you need any more gear.
What do we get?
50 gold.
pieces. A person.
Ooh.
You should make your way to Fort Baconator. The quickest way would be to stop off at Dave's Double Hills. There you can procure mounts with which to speed your journey.
This whole fucking everything.
I didn't know you had hills.
We Daves don't talk about those hills. That's how you become a Dave.
Yeah, he does have two bones.
Okay, where's the fucking armor section?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Page 8. 9.
9?
Yeah.
I was going after the classes and I was like, nope, that's not it.
Before.
But also the hides.
I can spend all of my money to get one more Arcana.
Hey,
I don't have enough money for that.
Seems pretty good to me.
I could spend all my money plus $10 of somebody else's money to get the Biggie armor, which has the same defense and resistance to ice attacks, which I already have.
Yeah, when we pointed that
Alright,
out
we're doing
initially,
that.
it's like, what?
Wait, so if you give resistance and it gets resistance, are you immune?
No.
Nope.
No.
I mean, you could sell your bacon armor.
I'm going to buy a cast iron skillet.
Well, now that
There
I
you go.
realized that the thing that I thought was a 1 is actually just a divider, did I have 199 gold or only 99 gold?
99.
Probably
Never
99.
mind.
90.
I can't buy the armor I wanted. That was
dang, you had a lot.
that was a divider and not a 1.
I mean, I thought the same thing until you said something just now, but I can still buy a cast iron skillet. That was 55. So I have 35.
Well, there you go.
And
Yeah, besides weapons and armors, there's not too many. I mean, they have like your basic adventuring gear.
So yeah, upon walking into the snacksmith's forge, you'll see Chili Cheese, and he'll ask you, "Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?"
I double check his nameplate. I feel like he's going by a different name, maybe an alias perhaps in a faraway land.
Don't know what you're talking about.
That's just a generic vendor quote from Skyrim, right?
It's the blacksmith in White
Wait,
Run.
run.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because every time he's like, "Looking to protect yourself, deal some damage."
nice. Yeah,
My
since
personal favorite blacksmith was the orc one in Silver Run, or whatever it is.
the orc blacksmith was there was one in Marketh.
Or Markarth, yeah.
Markarth.
Yeah, the one with the silver mines.
Yeah, Markarth.
Yeah.
Markarth, yeah. That one.
Oh, the one with the apprentice
Yeah.
who has the open air, just like
She was great.
floating in the middle of nowhere.
It was like,
I just love that her. It's like, hey, there's buildings here, then there's houses here, then there's a walkway, then there's your shop, there's another walkway. There's something around the shop in any way, shape, or form, but it's a floating shop,
she's just right
kinda
there.
hanging out.
Yeah, she's right there in the middle of like the waterfalls or whatever.
Yeah.
It is. I like
Like,
Metal.
it's a chill spot.
Pigeon.
Get that breeze coming through, helps cool down the workshop.
I think you could also. I think I married her in one of my playthroughs. I was like,
Hell,
you know
woman.
what? Free blacksmithing skills. I
There
don't
you
think
go.
it was actually free, but
Well, wouldn't you just be able to change? I don't have to be a follower to get the gold back.
I don't think you can access your spouse's inventories.
You think you can?
I think so.
But that was one of the big, not a cheat, but
Exploit.
exploit is you would get the archer in the first village,
Phelan.
and then you would just,
You
like,
just do that Phelan Sven quest, and you let Phelan win. He joins your party, and you just max out
Archery.
your archery to 50, and then you go stealth archery. And you just
Go back frying pan.
Starting my new playthrough of Skyrim, I'm totally gonna go to all two-handed weapons. 20 levels later, as a stealthy archer, something has gone terribly wrong.
How many playthroughs have I done that with?
So this time, I'm totally gonna do loads of destruction magic. Damn it!
Stealth,
No, I said we did
archery,
destruction magic.
restoration magic. Those are the three I always did.
oh, I don't have problems sticking to builds. Just me though.
It's like gets frustrated.
Something to be said about just switching from that lame archery build, just taking those people out with no actually real fighting, to doing a dagger build and having to
Times 6 or 16?
16.
Yeah, you can be pretty nuts.
Is it an item or is it a way to get
Yo,
to
yo,
times
yo,
32?
sorry, Beats.
Hey! what's up?
Yo, because I'm pretty sure the stealth tree gets you to 8, and there's the dark brotherhood gloves that double it.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
That's up with nuts.
Alright, yeah, I'm not going to buy anything. I have nothing to buy.
Alright.
Nice.
Huh. Take it. Does that fall under the burgers, dungeons, and sauce management?
Probably.
That makes sense.
I dig it.
Chicken and meatball torture.
That's some spicy meatballs.
Spicy meatball.
You got plenty of sauce for him.
So.
chocolate sounds.
All right. So you depart from the east gate, and you make your way. You are, of course, directed, if you didn't already know, that Fort Baconator lies to the northeast, just beyond the Double Hills. The Double Hills are about an hour east of Freshtovia, and they are two large grassy hills, atop which stand a few small cabins where the proprietors of nearby farms live. On the West Hill, because everyone knows that the West Hill is the best hill, sits a famous stable, the Peller Stables, and its reputation, of course, precedes it. This is a perfect place to get mounts for anyone who is seeking to travel or adventure.
Fair enough, yeah.
Arriving there, you meet the proprietors, Sadie, Iris, and Charlotte. Sadie being the eldest sister who handles the business. Iris being the youngest. She is very much an animal lover and tends to the animals themselves. And then the last one is Iris. Right? No. Charlotte. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And Charlotte is, she just kind of does everything around the place. Likes to daydream. As you actually walk up, she's having an imaginary duel, holding a water dipper as an improvised battle ladle. Oh, hi! Welcome. Are you here for horses?
I mean,
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Well, let me go get Sadie. And she runs off.
Perfect.
Just thinking about buying a horse. And just looking at
how much is the horse?
15.
I'll buy 20.
Do you
That's
need
a lot.
that? Do you need
Yeah,
that,
I
man?
took out a loan with the Ice Bank.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Sorry, sir, but your assets are frozen.
It's supposed to be. Once the beef bandit brought in that ice monster, you best believe my assets were frozen.
Blink 152. I love it.
Blink.
No, that's how you spell blink.
Blink.
Can you blink 152 times in a minute?
I don't think it's got a C in it.
Try.
I think it's just BLINK.
Try. Try blinking 150 times a minute.
Well, you need a timer to know when to minute first.
Where's it go?
Fine.
You can't just count the seconds in your head?
Not
While
while
counting
counting
the
the
blinks.
blinkings. You know, I probably could, but it sounds much more difficult than it needs to be. So, yeah.
I want you to try. I want you to see if you're Dr. Stone material.
I am not. I will admit that.
Well, I mean, let's just put it. Let's figure it out. Brock, how many minutes have you been alive?
Like you 1 billion
Wait.
percent sure.
You probably did this without calculating, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
He was able to answer that question
Precisely. To the minute.
right off the bat.
And then someone
So
else was
he's
able
clearly
to
not
figure
Dr.
out
Stone material.
Yeah.
He has a
when his
plan.
birthday was based off of that alone. Which I think was the more impressive part.
Yeah.
That he came up with that strategy to figure out Dr. Stone's birthday.
I had plenty of time. That's actually not that complicated.
I mean,
Without a
yeah.
calculator.
Yeah, you just write it
Yeah,
down.
it's not that hard at all.
You just do division a couple times.
Yeah, you just write it down and do some multiplication.
More effort than I want to do.
Clearly.
Then you don't want to celebrate somebody's birthday for the first time in 3,000 years.
What an asshole.
What it is.
He kind of is.
I mean, he is the one that killed Grandma.
Oh,
That's true.
gosh, that's right.
Grandma got ran over
for a
by
good cause.
a trolley truck.
I don't agree with that.
Oops.
And apparently it was the right thing to do. Purely because Brandon wanted Darth Jar Jar fan theory.
That's true.
Yeah.
Brandon had chosen that his grandmother was more important than Darth Jar Jar's fan theory. I would have had a flawless victory.
There was also.
I know, right? Seriously, we were so close.
You had 2 deaths, didn't you?
I had one.
Damn it, that was the second last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
That kills.
Skills that kills.
So they negotiate with you over the prices. Eventually, you, I assume, who all buys horses?
How about one?
I think we all buy a horse.
Perfect. Everybody has horses.
You get 15 gold pieces.
It's 25 gold pieces.
Ba-ba-ba.
You say number of gold pieces, and I'll give it to you for these horses. For my horse, anyway.
Yeah, what are they? I'm not negotiating. I'm just like, yep, money.
Other things that you notice, as you spend time while the horses are being prepared and things like that, they're setting up some tackle and such for you. You do notice that there is an old stone door set into the side of the hillside.
Old stone
on
door.
that. Yeah, so you're gonna ride that horse to the old stone door?
Yeah. I'm gonna take my horse to the old stone door. I'm gonna ride till I can't no
I don't know
more.
what time of day I was born.
Well, that's a real problem there. You should have been counting from day one.
It is in the valley
Pretty sure I
between
was
the
born
hills.
at like 1 in the morning.
I remember when Tanya was born because I was alive for that.
Hey, technically, you were alive for yours too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was an infant. You don't really remember things from when you're, seconds old.
I was alive and I don't remember when you were born.
That's okay. You were too.
I have the horse in the back.
Still on Old Town Road.
No, this is clearly not an old road.
So, yes, there are doors. Let's see.
So these are just random doors, not of the establishment.
Correct. They are into the hills.
Alright, well, I mean,
Let's ask the sisters if they know what's up the doors.
What if they don't want us going in there? Why don't we just open the door and find out?
We open the door.
But
Yeah,
if it's their property and they don't want us in there,
I
then
open
we
the door.
shouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we're on orders from the queen.
We are the chosen heroes.
Yeah, she said it herself.
You
In
guys
my
went,
mind, I'm allowed to break any law there is because the queen said so.
you went sociopathic very quickly.
I'm not going.
No, not sociopath. I'm not about to just, commit murder for no
Yes.
apparent reason.
Yet.
I'm not sociopath yet. All I'm saying is that I'm playing lawful stupid. And the law, the ultimate law of the land, said that I am the chosen hero and I have to defeat the great evil. Which means I'm not going to ask permission to open this door. I open the door.
Because what if the great evil's behind the door?
Yeah, what if the great evil's behind a door that you can't get permission to go through? That would be the ultimate evil.
When in all reality, it's Queen Wendy saying, I'm disappointed you guys for not asking permission to open this door. You are no longer my chosen heroes.
That's
And
fine.
if that
Take
happens,
over.
it happens. Like,
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. You open the door.
So, you
I can't
approach
stop him.
the old stone door.
oh wait, we
That was
might
going
need to
to.
produce a key
You
for this
notice
door.
that it has been worn down by centuries of neglect. The doors seem impenetrable, sealed by an ancient spell, perhaps. Writing has long since faded to the winds of time, but there is a misshapen keyhole with a small scratchings in an ancient language just above it. Is anybody here from the Order of the Chicken Nugget?
I'm grilled chicken.
Spicy chicken
Nope.
sandwich.
Nope.
So that is all you notice, or that's all you know. There is
I mean, we got some keys. Let's try shoving some keys in there.
Yeah, there's some keys in the holes.
So far you've created 2 keys. There's one from Frosty Canyon Village,
Mhm.
and there's one from the Sauce and Fountain. Which one would you like to use?
Sauce and fountain.
Sauce
Sauce
and
and
Fountain.
fountain.
Did the
Alright.
Sauce and Fountain open the one in the Fry Forest? Or is that a different key?
I think that was a
I
different.
think we
There
got
was-
it after
yeah.
that.
Okay.
You got it after that.
Okay.
So you're using the okay, cool. The ground around you begins to shake as the ancient stone door slides down into the dirt below. The tunnel before you is lit by torches, though the fire seems to be unnatural and ever glowing. You can walk through a small dirt tunnel for about 30 feet before the path opens into a large room, like the openings in the French Fry Forest. The walls are made of the same living and moving trees, and the sun seems to be shining down through the forest canopy. A small tree is growing from the ground in the center of the room. There are no branches or leaves, just the wood, growing up and around a large yellow gem. The gem is emanating vibrant yellow beams in all directions. What do you do?
Look where the beams go. Is this a light puzzle?
Looking around, you see no evidence of a puzzle.
Okay.
I mean, it might just be a gem that we found.
Could it be the fire gem to combat the ice gem?
I would like to take a look at this gem and pick it up and inspect it.
As you approach, you notice that the tree itself actually seems to form the shape of a fist around the gem, and as you approach, it reaches out and opens
Oh.
for you.
Oh, I thought you were up to
Oh,
arm
well,
wrestle it.
this tree clearly wants me to take it, so I will take it.
Perfect.
That's what happened.
You can feel the power of the gem as you approach. You take the gem, and just handling it makes you feel a sense of strength and hope beyond all prior feeling. You now possess the gem of the dip. You do not, however, possess the power to do anything with it. But maybe you might know someone who can.
Wasn't there someone who said they could do things with gems?
That sounds familiar.
Oh, at the last village we were at?
Yeah.
Frosty Canyon.
The snacksmith there said he could do things with gems. We'll have to take this gem to the snacksmith
Mm-hmm.
at some point. So this is the gem of the dip.
Gem of the dip.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
All right. Well, that was exciting.
Right then.
Is there anything else in here?
Nope.
All right.
With the gem removed, you can tell that you get the sense that the room is starting to lose its power. Of sorts.
Fair enough. Well, he's probably getting it from this gem. I knew this was going to happen when it gave it to me, I'm sure.
We leave.
Yep.
Perfect.
We
Does
make
the
like
door
a tree
close
and get
behind
out of
us?
here.
Yes.
I'll try the other key.
It does not work.
Okay.
The key does fit inside.
Okay.
What? It's a saying.
I don't agree.
Don't
A
worry,
guy named
Brock.
Biff told it to me.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Hold up.
Hold up, we didn't.
Okay, so there is only one door here. Cool. I thought there might be two. There is only one.
Okay, there can be only one.
Perfect.
Unless there was two.
Unless there was two.
As you return, the proprietors of the stable will have your horses ready.
Oh, good.
Did y'all feel that shaking earlier?
Yes. It happened when we opened a stone door in the middle of the mountain.
You opened the door?
Yeah. We had the key.
Wow. Fascinating. The stories they tell about y'all must be true. Truly, the Queen has chosen excellent heroes for which to save us. Best of luck to y'all. Wow, you opened the door?
Yep.
Old man Paul is going to be thrilled. Go over to his side of the hill. Tell him about that later. In any case, safe travels to y'all.
Much
Thanks for
appreciated.
coming
All
by.
right, thank you.
Appreciate your business.
So,
Y'all come back safe, all right?
All right.
Such nice
Wow,
squails.
certainly try.
This is where we roll D20, get a natural 20, and seduce them.
Yes.
None of us are bards.
I got a 5. I was not seducing them.
I got a natural 9.
The greatest natural of them all.
Brock got a natural 9.
Oh, I got a 9 also.
I didn't even know it. Dang.
Oops. Right there.
Alrighty.
Gonna take my horse
To the horse place, we're gonna horse
till we
and
can't
horse.
Anyway. let's go ahead and head on towards the Beacon of Bacon.
Bacon.
Full bacon in it.
Beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard.
Bacon.
I can make Rhode Island dance.
Come on, baby, dance.
Now I want bacon.
It's like to the person who stole the L from the motor pool sign.
We're
They're
all
very amused.
All right, so going past the Double Hills, you make your way. Oh God, their map doesn't make any sense.
Of course not.
Why would it?
You didn't expect these maps to make no sense, did you?
I mean, I hoped they would, but you know, it's like, why is there a Star Destroyer on there?
So all this was meant to do is get people to go and buy Wendys.
The man's got a point there.
There you are. It's true.
I got you.
It's like at least that they could throw us as like a,
And I
a
mean,
subscription.
it worked. They came out with this game, and I've probably had more Wendys in this past year than I've had in like ever.
Yeah,
I had more Wendy's last year than I've ever had before.
Same.
it is true.
I think I've had Wendy's once before we played this game.
In fact, I didn't even know where the Wendy's was before we played this game.
I knew exactly what the Wendy's was before we played this game.
Oh, I did too, because I worked.
I like to know where it is so I can avoid it.
I've just gone past it a couple times.
I knew where both the Wendys were in Folsom back when there were two Wendys in Folsom.
That was 2 wings in Folsom.
I've gone to that green burrito near the Wendy's. Because burritos and french fries is a great combo.
Right.
We'll just go across town and go to Anaberto's then.
Or I could just go to Taco Bell and go to McDonald's.
All
But
right.
when I'm on
There
my way
was
to
a time
Ben's
where you
house-
could just go to Taco Bell.
There was a time.
It was a good time.
Don't like to think
Those were
about the
some good
fact that it's
fries.
not here anymore.
Back in the dark days. Before the Empire. So,
There were some real good times at Taco Bell back in the day. Anyway,
There's some good times at McDonald's back when the dollar menu existed.
yeah.
Its absence is felt in the hearts of many.
Mm-hmm.
So we carry on from
yes.
Dave's daily double D hills off to the Bacon Fort of Fort Baconator.
So, a half day's ride will take you towards, will lead you to Fort Baconator.
No,
You arrive at night.
How did Ed made it get into this game?
Wendy said so,
Doesn't really seem like a place that Ed would even want to go to.
but Wendy said so.
I mean, if you say so.
Hey, you know,
Wendy said so.
you don't want to get clapped back.
Heck no, heck no.
I just want to use my ability. I don't care if I die.
Fair enough.
I want to clap back so hard. Fight 10 little guys and be like, all right, all aggro on me. Clap back.
You clap your hand.
Clap back. Clap back.
All
Clap
right.
back.
As you approach the fort, you feel that something is off. Something seems sinister, and not just because the sun has begun to set and the gloom of dusk has fallen. It's almost as if the aura and strength of this place have been sucked away into some form of apathetic void. It's like a static feeling of emptiness has encapsulated the area surrounding the fort.
Huh.
The Bacon Beacon is unlit.
Oh, I would hope
It's
so.
always
We came here to
supposed to
light
be
it.
lit.
If we came all this way to light the beacon and it was lit, I'd been a little disappointed.
That's fair.
Mission accomplished, boys. Let's go home. It's lit.
It's lit, fam. No, this place is always lit. I mean, the beacon's not lit. But this place is supposed to be lit.
And then of no consequence shows up. Hey, we forgot to give you these air horns. Let's get it lit.
I'd rather have a Vuvuzela.
I am confounded and amazed. Why didn't you just come here yourself there with no consequence? All of this scheming seems a mite tiresome. this is truly me, Beef Bandit.
The beef bandit all along.
Dun dun dun.
So, as you approach the fort, a flash freeze explodes around the group, ice crystals floating in the air and blocking your field of vision for a moment.
That's not good.
As they dissipate, you find yourselves surrounded by dozens, and I do mean dozens, of fry fiends, as a deep and sonorous laugh echoes around you.
I've been waiting for
So
this.
what were you asking for?
I've
many
been waiting
dozens?
for this moment.
Dozens and dozens.
Well, at least it wasn't dozens of dozens.
A handsome man in a flowing blue robes approaches. His head is a bit large, much too large for any hat to fit on. He wears a pocket watch attached to a chain and wears a large badge that reads in bold, proud letters the words Constable. He reaches up with his hands and twists the corners of his mustache, which is curled on each side. If you attempt to move, you will find that you are currently stuck to the ground, seemingly magically.
I attempt to move.
I also attempt to move.
You find that your feet are stuck.
You have resistance to cold.
Yes.
What if I take Dave's spatula and touch the ground with it?
Oh,
Me deals.
but before you do that, he finishes his monologue.
Oh, well, of course, we have to let him
No,
finish his
he's
monologue.
so distracted
It's
by
only
his
proper.
monologue. He's like walking with his back to us as he's throwing his hands gloriously and laughing, and there's just Pat with like the last person. Okay, let's get him.
You
Well,
notice.
no, his monologue is one free action. And activating the ability on his
They went
spatula
over this
is
in Pathfinder,
a
or
standard
in
action.
Glass Cannon, right? How long a monologue is in the
Yeah, it's one free
Pathfinder
action.
economy.
Oh, it's the dragon.
How long was it?
Like
This is his surprise
15
round.
or 20 minutes in life.
Oh.
A free action.
A free action.
Free action.
This is your surprise round. Or his surprise round. Sorry, guys. So,
How dare you?
you know, I wasn't entirely saddened to hear of the Beef Bandit's failure to handle you fools. I have been waiting a long time for a proper challenge. Where are my manners? The name is Constable Von Freeze, and this is where the fun begins. You are swept into a sudden darkness, and you fall to the ground. The world seems to be filled with a sense of hopelessness. You could also really go for a snack.
Always.
Oh, then I'll just give everyone a quick bite.
If only we were all with you. You weren't so dreadfully alone, Brandon. If only we liked those shitty snacks you make.
No.
Yeah.
They're very nutritious, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
You done plucked up.
You didn't collect them, kid.
When you awaken from your hunger-filled stupor, you find that you have been dragged to a place that, well, stories have been told of this place. Your fears are confirmed as the constable speaks once more. Welcome, my friends, to the Ice Jester's playhouse.
Oh, gross.
Indeed. Indeed it is. You pass out once more. And when you awaken, you find that you are on
Thin
the
ice.
floor. You awaken and look around and find yourselves no longer approaching Fort Baconator, but rather in a large room that is vast and colorful. You are in what
No,
seems to be
this
a
is
massive pit
This is
filled
one of the playhouses.
with
We're
plastic,
clearly in a sticky
multicolored Yes,
Okay.
that better.
Gosh dang it, literally is a playhouse.
Yeah, of course.
I like the xylophone steps. We can make a song.
Or we end up dying.
I mean, that is
Oh, you know, the colors make this a whole lot more uplifting and cheerful. I was expecting his playhouse to be full of, you know, blacks, reds.
What are some reds?
More dull gray. Faded, like the life had been drained from it, or if it had been frozen.
Yeah.
Like some sort of Call of Duty game?
Yeah. But it's so bright and vibrant. Wendy's.
Like a Nintendo
Queen
game.
Wendy should consider putting playhouses all around for the children of her kingdoms.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh. Huh, that's not.
He's
The pit of balls.
Kill him.
Would you care for some apple slices? And a glass of milk?
Kill him. Kill him now.
It's fresh. Leave it alone. I could never be frozen. So we wake up in the ball pit? The pit of balls?
You've woken up in the pit of balls. Welcome back from the land of the sleeping. I hope you had a wonderful nap. You're going to need that rest. Oh,
Balls are quite comfy.
behold what we have made of your friend of Fort of Baconator. This is the Ice Jester's playhouse. We knew you would come here. We knew the Queen would send someone to light the beacon.
The bacon.
Bacon.
Are you okay?
Nope. Don't think he is.
Should you take another nap?
He wasn't okay before this.
Honestly, at this point, we might need to take him to like a medical professional. So you'll just let us out of here, and we can go, deal with that.
Yes. No.
Well, guys, tried.
Truly, you are more cunning than I was led to believe.
Oh no.
Slide talk. Coffee monologue.
Hey, I'm supposed to be getting out of jail.
We're actually supposed to be getting
Dummy.
jail.
You go that line.
You're
Dumbass.
line, stupid.
That line.
I don't see you in the records.
You just check again. Maybe in those files in the back.
Okay.
Just right there. Not right there. Those files right there. Those ones.
There has been an escape.
It is of the gun that's just shooting randomly in any direction.
One shoots the other.
Yep.
It was a great movie night.
Too good.
That movie
You guys
had
like that movie?
It's a fantastic film.
It's your boy Beef Supreme.
Beef Supreme.
Cinematic masterpiece. Is
Like-
what that is.
Maybe we made we made that too big.
Oh, maybe it's like too big, man.
Is you okay?
Is you okay? There's no rag.
If you really want to light that beacon, you'll have to get through every room, every tunnel, and then through me, if you make it that far.
So you're saying it's possible?
Well, no, then it'd be popsicle.
What if it's possible?
I need you guys to.
Could be a possible, yeah.
See
Wait.
you in 10 minutes there, Colonel.
Were you an imposter this whole time?
I mean, I was. Pulls off mask.
Did you put all of your love into this?
Hey, have fun in the playhouse.
All right. I guess I'll look for a way out of the room.
All right.
Out of the ball pit. Hey, that's how.
How do we escape from a pit of balls?
So what do you do?
Do I see an opening?
Yes.
Are we submerged in the balls, or are we like on top of the balls?
Lost in the balls.
Just
Drowning
how
in
deep
balls.
are these balls?
Are we like balls deep here?
Yeah, you can say that you're balls deep.
Or... Okay.
At least up to the depth of the balls.
Okay.
All right. So
Now, are these like big balls, or like little balls, or?
Generally, you get the feeling that these are sticky balls.
who has the biggest balls of them all?
The balls are actually a pretty uniform size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty regulatory.
I'm just gonna walk towards the end exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
Absolutely, yeah.
Dave towards the.
Should be really
opening.
easy.
Perfect.
Oh, they
You
oh, the
fell
fellow's
into my
sticky
trap,
choice.
you fools.
No,
Okay.
they just feel sticky.
Oh.
We've all been in ball pits before. It feels like a fucking ball pit.
I love the fact that
Gross,
Wendy's was just
disgusting.
like, there's nothing here. We just want to point out that ball pits are disgusting, and every McDonald's seems to have them.
It's gross, uncomfortable. You don't want to think about the fact that that was probably a Band-Aid. You know,
Yeah.
it's a ball pit.
That was probably a Band-Aid.
It was probably a Band-Aid. All right. The only way out is through the tunnels of the west. All of the tunnels in the playhouse are about 5 feet across, but tall enough for you to walk through rather than crawl.
That's convenient.
That is very
I remember some places as a kid having to crawl, so
As a
this is
kid.
very suspiciously large.
I've had nightmares of getting stuck in those tunnels as an adult.
This particular tunnel is about 25 feet tall, but it does have those, the zigzag pattern of those padded bollards
Oh,
that run floor to ceiling. So you have to make your way around them. They are,
Then we'll zigzag through.
it is, yeah, and there is not enough room between the
Them and
walls
the
and the
wall.
walls. Yeah, you have to go through the middle.
Okay.
And the needle.
I see no reason why we can't do that. So.
is there some check involved?
Nope, there is no check for this one.
Okay,
Then we make it to room 3.
we'll just play in the playpen.
Rumble room.
Welcome to the Rumble Room. Here in the Rumble Room,
Ready to rumble.
you find
Tonight on rehabilitation, the hunger squad goes up against the constable.
for fluffing.
4 of 'em?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's take these suckers on.
Before you can, the ass dozer comes crashing to the wall, man.
They notice you.
Right.
Do we
right.
notice them noticing us, though?
Well, yeah, when they start shrieking.
Oh. Ooh, mighty 11. Very average of me.
Nice.
Did
So
we add a
good.
grace to this or
No.
no?
No.
No.
You add nothing to this.
It's just a straight roll.
Not a curved roll, not a diagonal roll. Straight roll.
What about a perpendicular roll?
No, because there's only one roll.
Oh yeah.
What about parallel roll?
No, because there's only one roll.
What about a pan roll?
What about a barrel roll?
I feel like it's 2020. I feel like we should at least be able to do.
I mean, yeah.
What about a barrel roll, bro?
Speaking of 20, has anybody seen my D20? My big one with my dice in it?
Oh,
Last time I was there. It's over there.
it's over there.
It's over there.
Oh, it's over there.
Hey, it's over there.
You guys,
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
I got a very average 11.
1.
Joe's gonna roll, Joe's gonna roll.
Ready for that one.
Appreciate the almost perfect increments of all of our rolls. 1, 6, 11, 15.
Nerd. Alright, let's show these French fry fiends who's boss.
Alright, so they are arrayed. They're just kind of in a group with about 5 feet in between each of them. They were obviously socializing or whatever the heck fry fiends do when there is a group of them.
They're just sniffing around for surprise.
You know,
All
talking about
fiendish like.
how much they like frozen beef.
Did you eat all the salsa?
Doing a circle
Oh,
jerk.
there's a little bit left.
Can I have a little bit?
I put it in here.
Yeah, in that case, Dave, you are first.
So there's no action listed for Bring It On.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's
So
an
I think
action.
it takes an action.
Oh.
Yeah, it always takes an action.
Mm-hmm. It's just you get an action and a move, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you got the make it a double skill, in which case you get to make 2 actions.
Please help.
I'll make a charm check. It's +1. So a 14 beats a 13. They all have to attack me.
You notice as all of them go from staring at the group to very pointedly.
Bring it on, Fry Boy. And I'll just stand there nonchalantly. And that's the turn.
Boy Cluck.
So
Cluck, you gonna do something?
I wish to hold my turn until after the Fry Fiends to potentially heal Dave.
Okay.
No.
That was good. Alfred?
How far are they away from him?
From right now, they're just about 20 feet away from you guys.
Are they all in? What is it? 20-foot radius?
That's a big
20-foot
radius.
radius.
They're within 5 feet of each other.
So basically, so he's on the edge of it. It's a smoke bomb. So it's a little over 20 feet in front of him.
And did you run towards them? Or did you just shout?
I'll step in front of the group.
Oh, okay.
So I pick up a step forward.
Oh, okay.
Bring it on.
Okay, cool. So they have to still come to you.
So I throw a smoke bomb, which is a 20-foot radius. They all have to give me a strength saving throw of 13 or higher.
Or what will happen?
Or if they fail, they have their movement reduced to half and disadvantage on all rolls made that turn.
Fuck yeah.
Also, they take a d6 plus 1 damage.
So there's a strength check.
15.
And it's one pass. So it was 13?
Yeah.
Pass. They have a strength of 8.
Strength
Plus
modifier or strength?
Oh, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
So those 5s are probably just 6 totals.
Yeah. 5 and 5s. Okay. Cool. So 2 passed.
Okay. The 2 who failed will take 5 damage, have their speed reduced by half, and disadvantage on their attack rolls. Also, if they stay in that area, they have to make a save again for the next turn.
So they don't move far enough.
And it goes right in front of them. So unless they move out of it to attack him, yeah.
And you said it's a radius of 20?
Yeah. 20-foot radius.
Cool.
Yeah, any character moves into it and starts the turn in the area.
Nice. Oh, yeah, they're all starting their turns in that area, too. Fun. They have to make the same save or stick in?
So it's...
That happened on their turn.
Yeah.
Fair.
You just did the thing for their turn.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah, because it's not worth it the best.
Then
So
that. Okay, so our boys, the fiends, are all going to run at Dave.
I dare you to hit me.
2 of them are going to stop about 5 feet short.
fair enough.
Could they clear the smoke though?
If they're 5 feet short, they couldn't leave the smoke.
Yep.
Unless they didn't run at Dave.
They should be able to get me. If I move 5 feet up. Or 20 feet, so I move 5 and move 15, right?
Fair
Well,
enough.
If they're fast enough, because they do have half move for 2 of them.
Well, 30
Okay.
cut by half.
Oh, don't.
Okay, so everybody
I'm assuming everything has 30-foot movement speed,
Yep.
minus a horse.
Mhm.
Which a horse moves as fast as a horse needs to move in this game.
Which just says twice as fast.
Alright, so
There you
yes, they all come on up on your boy Dave. Alright, so
I got that defense 16, they have disadvantage.
These 2 of them do.
Half of them do, yeah.
so the first one is gonna shake its hair at you.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's a big oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Next one, seeing that fail, will also try and shake his hair at you. 15, Dave.
Nope. Defense 16.
Nice. Next guy. Miss.
Oh, damn.
You get disadvantage too. He rolled a 16, and then he also had
Forgot to
5.
turn it on.
What's that?
Alright. And for the last one, you have a. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
You will take 7 damage.
Ow.
Alright, so I like to take my
But-
turn now?
He's gonna clap back.
Nope.
I think it's after the first time he hits you.
It's more than one.
Yeah.
After the first successful attack, clap back. If you are successfully attacked by more than one enemy in a single turn, you will clap back at each enemy after the first.
Oh, okay. So he needs to get more attacks. Okay.
So I will take my turn now,
Okay.
and I will heal Dave
Mm-hmm.
for 11 hit points.
Okay.
Clap back.
And you're gonna run up and attack one with a frying pan.
Did any of them leave the smoke out of curiosity?
So they all more or less hit the. Well, no, they. Well, if you wanted to keep him out of it,
Yeah, I want it to be like right in front of him.
then they've all kind of like breached it
Oh, okay.
because he moved up, so you were having to throw it so that they weren't at the center of it anymore. They were.
So I'm pretty sure an 8 misses.
Yes.
And then that's a big oops.
That's not fun.
Nope.
What were you trying to do?
Just trying to hit one of them with a frying pan.
Frying pan? Bing. No, frying pan is just a teensy bit unwieldy for you. And are you dual wielding? No, that's a two-handed.
No, his
the
dual
frying
wielding.
pan is
The cast iron
one-handed.
is two-handed.
The
Yeah,
cast iron is two-handed.
There.
That's what I have.
It was just a little bit unwieldy for you, and just in your nervousness, your palms are just a bit sweaty, so it just kind of falls at the ground at your feet.
Okay.
Knees
Unfortunately.
weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah, but no spaghetti.
Oh.
Fair enough.
So, all right, back up to the top. Dave.
You know, it worked real good last time, but I don't. I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Do it.
Our rolls for this combat so far are fire.
A 1, a 7, and a 1.
It was a 1, a 4, and a 1.
I got a 16 on the die for a total of 20.
That hits.
Take 14.
Wow. Cast iron skill, it does
Right.
work.
One of them
Just 3d6.
crumples and falls to the ground.
And I will, without a class skill, taunt them. They are not technically obliged to kill me, but is that all you got? You guys seem pretty soggy to me, Fry Boy.
Alfred.
Can I tell if any of the other ones look burnt from the smoke cloud, or aka injured?
One of the other ones, you can tell that
One of extra crispy.
Dave took down one of the ones that was showing the effects, and there's one remaining.
Haha. I'm gonna go with that guy.
Cool.
He needs to spend a little bit more time in the fryer and give him a quick burn. Shoot ball of steam at him. A 13.
He fails that one. How much?
Oh no, that's just there's a 13 hit.
13? Yes, 13 is it.
Haha. 4 damage.
There you go. Perfect.
That is that.
And that brings us back to the fiends.
No, those fiends.
Mm-hmm. How long does that disadvantage last?
That's for one turn.
One turn? Okay, cool. So they're out of it now. One of them is going to go ahead and shake his hair again. And it's going to be a 19.
Yeah.
Where did he get a Captain Harrigan?
I picked him up from the well, no, the room with view is the view is looking out at this portal. It goes to other dimensions. So he grabbed with this guy and then Harrigan from there. It shouldn't be too big of a problem.
Oh, wait, I was doing that one wrong. Boomer. It's area effective thing. So graceful. And that's going to be for Pat Pat as well.
10.
10? Okay.
Pat Pat, you got this.
14.
Alright, Pat Pat makes it. That is 1 dice damage and disadvantage for your next turn.
Wait, no. I had chips today, so that's a -2 on all grace rolls.
Oh no!
So that's a 12.
Oh, I'm eating chips.
Well, I was the only one who didn't have chips.
Well, you still survived.
Okay.
You still
That's
succeeded.
so funny. The pups are real. Oh no!
I didn't even think
Oh,
about
you
that.
had those, right?
Yeah.
Those counts as snacks. That's a -2 for your grace.
No!
Chips and stuff.
Chips and stuff.
Snacks, you know, chips and stuff.
Bummer.
Yep.
So I get -1 to grace
-2 modifier on all grace rolls.
from the hair thing.
Oh, from that thing?
So you just had disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
And you took the 1 point of
Oh,
damage.
but hopefully you didn't have any tacos today.
Next one is going to go ahead and try for a
Tacos while you're playing.
high kick and fail.
No, it's today.
Another one's going to
All
fail
food is today.
for the high kick. Alrighty. Boom, 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 boom.
I will run up to Dave and I will give him a refreshing touch, and I will remove his disadvantage.
Hooray!
Look at you. Just being the most delightful little sandwich that ever did
Cat.
exist.
That's what I go for.
You would. Patrick Patterson.
I'll pick up the frying pan, and then with my second action, I will use it to attack. 7.
You concern me, Cat.
You just stand there.
Guys,
You're real good at these rolling
I
dice
can't
things.
roll dice today. That's a 1 into a 4 into a 1 into a 3. So that total is 7 to hit this fry fiend, and I fail. And since I had to pick up my frying pan, I'm done.
Boom.
That's all I got.
Sad.
All up to Dave.
Fear in them. Alright. Back to Dave.
13 plus 4 is 17.
Who
You hit.
has regular old vantage?
I'm used to having my Dave's double before session, so I have advantage on these things.
10. 16.
Another one crumbles to the floor.
Ooh.
Conk. Conk.
Perfect. Alfred.
Keep going at the
Oh.
same one.
So that guy is dead.
Keep going at a different one.
Why
Oh,
are you rolling 2 dice?
because I had my
Because he had a spicy chicken sandwich today.
yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Thanks for offering to pick some up for the rest of us so
Yeah,
we could have
I really appreciate it.
advantage. That was very kind of you.
What a jerk.
I mean, got it after work and
Oh,
went to the get food.
Yeah, you
and
totally
stuff
could have
and-
messaged us all, being like, "Hey guys, when I get off work, I could just swing by, get you all Wendy's. We could all have advantage on our
The adults
rolls."
complained about their inability to actually go and get fast food.
It's not the inability to.
Think about us.
It's the thought that
Yeah.
would have counted if he had done it.
It's the thought, the lack of thought that counts.
In this instance, it's the lack of thought, the absence of thought.
Or as our trolls would say, it's the lack of thoughts at this table.
That's true.
Well, I don't know. Brock seems like a hoe.
That's true.
And he is over there.
A whole new world.
I don't know what's going on in this conversation, but I think I find this, so that is true.
So you can't hit normally. He can't hit with advantage.
I hit last turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
I hit 2 of them on first turn.
Beanie Boys. Another salt shake. Big oops. That guy just...
There
You
you
can
go.
tell as he went to like shake his hair, he got like a pretty gnarly little like crick in his neck.
Isn't the hair shake a grace roll by us?
Oh, you're right, but I like the idea of him getting a crick in his neck, so we're sticking with it.
Okay.
Okay.
There are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Just happy little accidents.
No mistakes. Just having those accidents.
Look, man, it's a consequence-free game.
Oh,
so.
flashbacks.
But
What's
also,
up, Ross?
go ahead and make your grace rolls. That's you three now. So let's.
Yep, I'm close
What?
enough.
Oh, good. So it's a 4 on the die. Plus 1 minus 2 is a 3. I got a 3.
It's everybody at this point?
Except for Alfred.
So I think my 1
Yeah,
grace
back.
goes to a 0 grace, so I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 10.
You got 15. So you're safe. You two take.
I forgot to have disadvantage on my last turn.
No,
No,
he got
you
rid of
cured
it.
it. That's right.
3 points of damage to you both, and you have disadvantage on the next turn.
Okay.
Which brings us to
The second,
Fuck.
Cry Fiend.
Oh yeah. That is going to be 15 to try and hit Dave, which misses. So
Alright, I think Pat needs a pick me up, so I'm going to cure his disadvantage this round. Give him a
Okay.
refreshing touch.
Sure.
get him back in the game. Exciting. And Pepe.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Let's try and hit one with a frying pan. That's 19 on the die. Pretty sure that's going to hit.
That hit.
I'm going to hit him for 8 points of damage. Is he still around?
Yep.
Okay, we'll try this again. That's a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Cool. This time he takes 7 points of damage.
Alright, he's still standing, but he doesn't look good.
I'm still alive.
Dave!
And when you're dying, I'll
Alright,
be
Dave,
still
it's your turn.
alive. Still alive.
So you can tell that there is one that's just sort of barely standing and one that doesn't look like he's been touched at all at this point.
The one that hasn't been touched at all.
It's gonna get a conk went off to his face.
Come back here. 10 plus 4 is a 14.
That'll hit.
4, 8, 12, 17.
17. He now looks just about as bad as the other one.
Okay.
I won't stand for being assaulted.
Ouch.
Two peanuts were walking down the street.
One of them
was assaulted. Oh god, what a great Monty Python skit.
Was that Monty Python?
I don't know if they came up with the joke, but they had their whole thing. It was like the Germans trying to come up with the killing joke. Like they eventually like a British comic wrote a joke that was so funny that it would kill anyone who read it or heard it. And
Even a
They
German?
translated it into German. And it was like, the translation process was long and arduous. One man accidentally saw 2 words. Was in a coma for a week. The joke was that funny. It's like, upon hearing this joke, the Germans hit back with their own one. So you just have this, like, these 2 World War II era British people listening to their radio, and you just have this, like, 5 peanuts were walking down der Straße. One was assaulted. Peanut.
That's amazing.
Or it's like, we even tested the effectiveness of the joke at range. It just shows this guy, like, they have a guy, like, out in a field. They just uncover a placard, and there's the guy's like, he's also this is a great parody of, like, top secret World War II weapons development.
Oh jeez.
Or just like the people that, like, went in to take him out of his house, like, suffering casualties from accidentally reading the joke.
All right, what does Alfred do?
Alfred, do thing.
I'll go for the one
They both look equally bad.
Dave hit.
Cool.
How's a 15 sound?
That'll hit.
Yeah. How's a 2 damage do?
He does.
Yay!
Boom, boom, boom. And the left remaining fiend is going to go ahead and he's actually going to attack this time instead of just shaking his hair. And he's going to miss. Bringing us to Pat Pat. Oh, no, that's right. That brings us to Collector's Zone.
Alright,
Even after I wrote the little convenient error to let me know that he held his turn and changed the turn order.
I think I'll just do large bite to heal Pat Pat for 9.
Cool.
Well, no, Brandon, just hit the thing.
There's infinite healing out of combat.
Fine.
I've taken 3 damage.
I rolled a 20. Are you all fucking happy?
Yes.
You killed the crap out of it.
I dealt 7 damage. Are you all happy?
Yes.
Beast mode, bitches.
It's almost dead right in front of you. Well, Pat's taking 3 points of damage, so he...
That seems a little sad. I'll tell him that it's okay to be bad.
Here, you guys scratch. Eat this burger. Hate him. Oh, man, eat it.
That burger was so fresh. I'm defeated.
Is that the fry feed?
Yes.
As I feast moded on his face.
Salty.
Why are you so salty?
Because he got beat.
Gosh, it was Basavillo. You won't let it slip.
So,
You wouldn't let that slip in the tongue?
Yeah.
Jokes.
no,
Huh.
it's dangerous to get in the tub.
I want to slip it on.
Yeah, they're slippery when wet.
No, I think so.
Like water. Water's slippery when wet.
Water's actually not all that slippery when it's wet.
Water is incompressible. Which causes big problems.
Yes.
Like this big?
I mean, yeah, if it's in like a marine steam powered engine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
I
could
can't
cause-
get bigger.
That could cause big
I
problems.
can't get any bigger than
Alright, have we defeated all the fiends in the rumble room?
Yes, so the rumble room is now clear.
Off to a room with a view.
A room with a view.
Is it a good view?
At the end of the tunnel, you come to a small square room about 10 feet wide with a dome-style plastic window on one side. You can put your head in there and gaze out of it.
Yep.
Dang it.
There's always one of those.
There's always one of those. If you look out of it, you will see the heroes of Fort Baconator tied up and struggling amongst a crowd of fry fiends.
No!
Well, I guess we gotta go down there and help those heroes.
Yeah.
I know they're not chosen.
Oh, this is a standalone meal.
That's it. There is no apparent route to take you from where you're at to those heroes.
Well, we'll go on the xylophone steps then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Reminds me there's like 7 xylophone steps instead of 8.
Or the last one's covered.
Before we go, we want to make jumps to sing songs.
No.
No.
You climb the xylophone steps, and you make it to
The crossroads.
Hmm?
you make it to the crossroads on floor 2.
Right there.
I like this slide.
There we go. You're coming with me. So,
Well, obviously, as completionists, we gotta ignore Team Always Go Left to go to the room on the right.
I was gonna
That's
say,
by
because if we
itself.
did the team always go left thing, we'd go right to the slide and leave, and that's not what we want to do.
The second floor of the playhouse is focused around a large group of tunnels in the middle. When the party comes up around the first floor, they see tunnels in all directions. At any point on the second floor, feel free to make the adventurous encounter roaming fry fiends. I suppose that was a note for me, but this is more fun.
At any point in the game, are we going to encounter what now?
Fry fiends.
I don't know. Fry fiends aren't that terrifying.
They really aren't, especially again with.
They're just supposed to slow you down and make it feel like it takes long because they give you disadvantage.
Yeah, especially with the.
Plus, slowing anything down with combat just makes things seem like they take longer.
They're supposed to make it seem like it was a struggle to get to the boss. They're good minions, in my opinion.
Look, it's a fry fiend.
Ah!
If they had a ton of hit points, they'd be a bad minion, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's up with room 2? We want to turn right.
It's one of those like strappy floor things, and underneath it is the ball pit, so you don't want to fall in.
Was that the ball pit that we started off in?
I
Probably.
mean, that's what it looks
Yes.
like.
Oh,
It is.
that's all bad.
The tunnel to the right leads to a very large square room that is roughly 50 feet across. The floor is made of black and springy cross-hatched elastic bands. Each time a player moves across this floor, they must make a grace roll of 14 or higher. If they fail the throw, they will fall through the floor and land in the ball pit below.
This was not a good night
So I'm going to
to
need some
have
grace
snacks.
rolls from you boys.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely going.
Yeah, well,
So,
I'm going
like,
to try for this little pad over here.
-1, need a
I got a
15.
7, so I fall.
I got an 11.
Ow.
What was the DC?
14.
14.
And
Now-
it's a grace roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which we all have a -2.
14 or higher, 14 or higher, 14 or higher. 7.
Okay.
I
So-
also got a 7.
Everybody falls through, takes 2 hit points of damage, gets
Oh.
right back on their feet because
I'll infinite
everybody else
healing
got
them.
snacks.
I'll.
Alright, you can all take 20s.
But I got it.
Actually, you know
No,
what?
I want
got
to see
it.
how long this
You
takes.
made
I
Let's
got
find
it.
out. Let's find out how long it takes you guys to get to that.
18.
Ah, 13.
Oh.
14 on the die, bitches.
Do you not have a...
Right, that's a -1. You only got a 13.
What?
What's your
Oh,
tolerance?
you don't have a -2? No, you ate those. Yeah.
Was it a -1 to grace or
Minus
-2?
-2.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But I finally got my 14 on my third try.
Yeah, I have a +2 grace with a -.
3
penalty.
tries. 4 tries.
I think at this point, we're all just sitting there.
5 tries.
We're sitting there watching.
No, it's 5 guys.
Pizza?
No, that's pizza guys.
Oh.
Burgers and
5 guys, burgers and fries? Brandon, you get disadvantage your next one. Yeah.
You know what's the worst part? Brandon technically wasted his righteous fury on Fallen.
Oh. I forgot I had a righteous fury.
That's alright. He was going to have to use it anyway. So,
Yeah.
the room in the far right corner has a 5-foot tunnel that leads to a 5-foot room.
Oh,
There is a small chest in the center. What do you do?
well, we're going to open it, of course.
Yeah.
Perfect. Opening it, you find a golden necklace with a shimmering patty of fresh beef dangling from it.
Oh, I'm putting it on.
A shimmering patty of what?
Beef. Beef patty.
Fresh.
I'm going to give somebody else an item.
But I
You
got
just
there
keep grabbing
first.
all of them.
Well, what are we talking about?
And who says you got
I got there first.
I
True.
said to open it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
got
opened
across
the
first, and then
door.
we all agreed that we sat there and watched him get across.
I mean, I guess.
Anybody want to make an Arcana check?
I can't do that. I mean, I could. It's
Ooh,
not very
21.
good.
Cool.
Nice.
You can tell
I only got a 5.
that
Yeah, 21.
this grants you special abilities. If you are able to take 3 successful actions in a row, they gain an extra bonus action. I'm not entirely sure about that because I don't know how you actually take 3 actions in a turn. Like you can.
Does it in a
Does-
row
it doesn't
or
It
say-
does
just
say in a
turn?
row. So
Yeah,
then
it doesn't
I guess-
say.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It doesn't say in a turn.
So we'll trigger. So that action will trigger.
Well, I don't need
after
extra.
completing
I don't
that
need
third.
extra actions. I already have extra actions.
Healer?
Here you go.
Is my healing a successful action?
It's an action.
Oh, so every third turn I heal twice.
Sounds like solid to me.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, I guess you can't really fail your
Sounds
heal.
good to me.
So this was necklace what called?
I don't know if we know what it's called, did we?
You
You
don't
just know what it does.
You don't know.
Beef
You
necklace.
just know what it does.
It is a necklace of beef.
It has a beef patty on it.
A fresh beef patty.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. It's actually a cursed item of mind control, and we're gonna have to fight not the colonel, the constable, and he's gonna take our healer from us.
That actually would be a huge pain.
Whoa! Oh yeah, because I could do 3d4 healing to him. I mean, you guys do more
We lose
damage
our
than that.
heals.
Unless he has Fry Fiends giving us disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That actually be a huge pain.
The unlimited heals
Right.
works against you.
Let us move on.
All right, roll to move on.
Oh, right.
Well,
Oh, feast, righteous feast.
Beast mode.
Feast mode through the thing.
I didn't make it.
That's alright. You get to climb up on the other side anyway.
Well, no. See, now I gotta get back over here so that I can successfully try.
is this considered played in the play structure?
Another beer. Look, I must succeed at all
he made it.
aspects of this.
You got 14 exact.
All
you
right,
got 15.
So now we're gonna go numerical order. We're going to go to 3 towards the exit, and then 4, and then 5. Obviously. Now we're gonna go
You're
4
the
first.
This tunnel leads you on for 30 feet. At which point it
Oh, the names of
splits.
the rooms are up there.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I was wondering why that wasn't names.
Yeah, yes. It splits to the right and the left.
Well, let's check the right first.
There we go.
Yeah, why would you go left?
This will take you to a 15-foot room.
I
with
don't know, but
shining
for some
box in
reason
the
going
middle.
right like hurts.
Ooh, I want to look at the
I don't
box.
The box springs open, revealing gnashing teeth and a flailing tongue. The
A
handle on top
mimic.
turns into glaring and vicious eyes. Two clawed arms slash out inside the box. It's a mimic meal.
It's a dude disguised as a dude.
I'm
Worst.
giving it.
Surprise action against me.
Yeah.
So have a tough time hitting my defense of 10.
It's worse than mine.
I have no armor.
I roll my initiative.
Hold on.
2.
It just eats me.
Oh no, but
That would be funny.
It has something called sudden strike. I'm trying to
got a sneak attack.
pretty much. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with that's not something it can do all the time. Well, like, so anyway, 6 damage. Because what its sudden strike says is that it can strike suddenly so fast that its opponents cannot prepare. All attacks rolls are against half the opponent's defense stat.
All attack rolls.
Half?
All
That's
attack
what it
rolls.
says, yeah.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Well, I have a tough time hitting the 5.
Yeah.
The highest AC in the game is an 18, so.
You might not do a lot of
Two hits.
damage.
So,
It's just a single monster. Like, yeah, it's a powerful ability, but it's just one of it.
yeah,
I don't think
one
it's
of-
too crazy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Action economy says that we're fine.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
This guy will hurt.
Yep.
You will. All right.
Alright,
Initiative.
guys. Initiative.
6.
2.
11.
Hey, they're moving up.
Moving on
You just
up.
doubled your.
Yeah, I doubled my spot in initiative from last time.
All right. All right. Alfred, lead us off. What you doing?
I
You
got
doing
an
what you
8.
doing? What am I doing? You got it? So who got the 11?
Probably
Austin did.
Dave.
Oh, you
Oh.
switched us. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Whoops, pardon me. So then, Dave.
What?
11 went first.
God damn it. I was really counting on it not going first.
Too bad.
Okay, so what do we got with us?
A mimic in front of me.
Okay. I attack it.
Get him.
I got 18.
You hit.
5, 10, 12.
Boom, bitch.
Alfred.
This might not be the best idea, but give me a strength DC 15, sir.
He's gonna crush it.
Nope.
Slow heat by a third level it deals 3 damage, and 3 damage every turn after. So it takes 3
Cool.
after each of their turns. Yeah,
Huck.
Oh, me.
it didn't do too well either.
I guess right now I will go ahead and I will do my mighty dagger strike.
Mighty.
I got a, let's see, 18, and I deal 3 damage with my strength of 1.
Yeah.
You.
Pepe. John do.
Pepe. Man, this thing's slow.
Did
Or
roll
you rolled
one?
really bad.
Alright, sure.
Oh, he just didn't roll.
Hey, he did actually okay. Anyway.
He would have beaten me,
Yeah.
so just have him go real fast.
Yeah, we'll just have him go real quick.
Weird,
Like,
the monster
what?
didn't get a turn.
So I'm
There's only
already
a
in its
5%
mouth,
chance
and Dave
that I go
walked up
for
and
it.
smacked it, so who's a hit?
I am not next to it.
I am.
It missed Dave. Anyway.
Oh,
Now
it
on to
takes
Pat.
3 damage.
Okay.
It's a take 3 damage. Yes.
3 more damage.
Get him.
Well,
Bruh.
it's really good.
10.
It started that turn, bro. It technically went before you took that damage, Brock.
Excuse
True.
me, sir.
So I got a 10 for the first attack.
Miss.
Okay, I got a 21 on the second one. So this,
I will.
at least I'm
I
hitting.
will sit on you.
13 points of damage, good sir.
Alright, it's dead.
Woo!
Blam.
Blammo.
All right, infinite out of combat healing.
Cool. There is nothing else in that room.
Rude.
Fair enough.
Why you
The
gotta
classic
be
put
so
one chest in one
rude?
room and another chest in another room because they'll be super excited to get the second chest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume you went to 5.
Yeah, then we'll go to 5.
You approach a small circular room at the end of the hall. The walls are lined with shelves filled with what appear to be
Oh, did I?
crystallized frozen beef.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
It's a
no.
graveyard.
Disgusting.
I do the equivalent of the in Freshtovia.
Do you test? What do you guys do?
Hey, spicy boy. Can you thaw out this beef? Destroy it.
For the good.
I mean, I can try giving it some heat.
Sure. How do you do that?
Let's start with a slow heat first.
Well, how do you apply? That's arranged, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
I am trying to not touch it at first.
Good call.
Good call.
You do notice that they do begin to thaw. And as it thaws, you can tell it is no beef that you would want to do anything with.
Burn it.
Burn it to the ground.
Quick heat.
Kill it, Anakin. Kill it now.
So, yeah. You wreck all of that beef.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A tragic waste.
And then we move on.
When I saw a thing, it's like you have hacked into the National Security Network. You have access to the Amber Alert and can send one message to every smartphone in the U.S.
Execute Order 66.
Alright. So yeah, you take yourselves through the tunnel, go into the 3rd floor of this playhouse.
I saw a TikTok that was some guy has a VR headset on and he has his headphone and he's crouched over and you see him swinging. And you see this one? And someone walks up and goes like, "Man, that's a really weird episode of level in Beat Saber where they has to be crouched that low to hit all the things." So as soon as He goes, oh, hey, do you mind if I have next round? Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. I have it already set up for you. And then he goes, Master Skywalker. He's just sitting there swinging at the younglings.
Master Skywalker, what do we do?
Casa de Mucho Pan.
You thought those hills...
Oh, I guess we came from here. We came from over there.
Yeah, we came from the slide.
The
No.
house of a lot of bread.
That's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Coming up from the spiraling tunnel, you walk into a very large room that is about 75 feet across. The only other way out of this room is on the opposite end of the room, but it is currently blocked off.
Oh.
Between you and that stand 5 fry fiends, flanking a beast the adventurers have heard of since childhood. Often thought to be an urban legend, this monster now stands before them.
What?
He is Mucho Pan. He is also often referred to as the extra bun. He has a large circular piece of bread, or bun.
Oh,
The one
gosh.
that they put in the Mac that is big.
He is built to stand in the way of enjoying more beef. Hard to the touch and stale from the heat lamps of the most desolate corners of the deep freeze. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, yet somehow all sensing.
That's me.
Alright, let's do
La Casa
initiative.
de Mucho Pan.
Oof is
Should be
right.
tanto pan. Too much. Oh, hey.
You roll 3?
No, I got 10.
Oh, okay.
It's a much better number.
Alright, your numbers, gentlemen.
17.
10.
17.
16.
It's okay, me going first doesn't really do anything.
That's true.
We're just gonna throw a dagger for maybe D4 damage.
Brandon Nelson, roll off. Brock, roll for me.
What?
Roll.
Uh-oh.
14.
Never mind, do this.
You sure? I got a 2.
13.
You got 20.
I see a 2 in that.
There is a 2. There is a 2.
So I'm the 17 plus.
Great. Finally rolled a double-digit number.
Still
going
last.
What did you roll?
10.
Oh
17, 17, 16, 16.
10. That's okay, Mitch. You didn't want to be, helping this game or anything today, did you?
No, of course not.
He's still been doing some work.
no. Pat is a valued member of this team.
True. But it's funny.
You do get to go before the fiends.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm not last.
Yeah, you're not last.
You just second to last.
I mean, technically, there's what? How many was 4 of them? So
Okay.
no, it's 5 of them. So you're going before 5 actual units. I just have them all grouped on the same turn.
Right.
Oh wait, the reason why it's not a -2 modifier to your grace, it's just a -2 overall.
Yes.
Nope.
What?
It specifically said a -2 modifier to all of your grace rolls.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that could only be a 1, depending on what your modifier is.
Hmm?
Like, is it a -2 to the result of a check or the -2 to your grace score?
-2 to the result of your roll.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I've been doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, why you eat them snacky snacks?
What about them sweet nudes?
Why are you eating nudes?
Why aren't you eating nudes?
Because I didn't think
Austin.
nudes as noodles, to be honest.
Yeah, Austin's
And
eating
I got
some
confused.
sweet nudes. Actually, they look probably like they're more savory. But
They're savory. They're a little sweet.
sweet savory. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, so noodles not on this list
Oh.
for debuffs. So actually noodles are safe.
Turns out when you make food, you're fine.
Okay, I'll throw a dagger at the fiends.
Frozen burger joints are bad, pizza is
Ooh.
bad, sub sandwiches are bad, gas
15.
station food is bad, fried chicken is bad, tacos are bad,
that?
snackies are bad.
The bun.
Panda Express is out.
So that was 15?
15 total.
Blah, blah, blah. What's his?
They're safe.
Bad miss.
Dang it! 17 on the die is a minute. Oh wait. I'm sorry. My grace is a 1, so -2 is a -1, so it's a 16 to hit the bun.
Then you hit.
Whew. He takes 2 damage. Starting this combat off right. And that is 1 successful action.
Hooray. Alright. Moving on from Jet.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave walks up, rolls a 19 on his charm check to bring it on. You waste a flower.
Here comes everyone.
Bring it on, Donkey Kong.
Here comes 6 guys. And I'll walk right up to that extra bun.
Alrighty.
Right.
Here we go.
Can't throw a smoke bomb in front of them.
It does not speak, for it has no mouth, but you have a sense of malice as the bun turns towards you. Huh, interesting.
Yes. Point.
Anyway. He misses.
Oh, good.
He misses.
Fine.
You attack twice?
Yep.
Nice. I want to be the super paranoid adventurer
No.
that stabs every chest just to make sure it isn't a mimic.
Hey.
I want a smoke bomb in front of him again.
Okay.
Dude, all the fry fiends.
That's the hope.
Go.
All of them strength 13. Yeah.
Ooh. Did they take any damage from that at all? Or what was the damage again?
5. And then move half speed and disadvantage on their attack. For their next strength.
You said it was 13?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put these fragments, what they got. His strength?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
You smoked the shit out of them, son.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
Well, to hit all of them, you would have had to hit him.
Would I have?
Yeah, because he's right up there with them.
Did the fry fiends go or just the big thing go?
Well, they were all kind of like in a line. Imagine everybody's like a raid. So with a 5-foot spacing in between all of them.
Would I have just like not hit one, go on the end then, or?
You would have missed like 2 on the ends.
I mean, hitting 3 or so is still fine. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
And the important part is you did get the bun.
The bun. Yeah, for sure. We wanted to hit the bun. Go figure.
All right, moving along. Pepe.
Well, I'm gonna run up and hit the bun.
Do it. For that bun who's boss.
That bun is done.
That's 20.
Got him. Dun.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong.
That's a whopping 5 points of damage.
Dude, that stacks up very nicely with my 2 points of damage.
Does a 14 hit the bun?
No.
16.
Alright, I got one hit in.
Right. Alrighty, fiendies.
I'll take 5 attacks, please.
That you will. Alright. Right. One of them is going to go ahead and shake its head.
Okay.
It's
Shaky.
18.
9.
right. 2 damage.
Okay.
And disadvantage.
If you make the save, do you still take damage?
No.
It's an all or nothing effect.
Yep. It is all or nothing. All right then. We've got a 18 coming at you. Boom. And it's gonna be. And it's gonna be 4 physical. $14 misses. Also, it's got disadvantage. Misses.
Would their shape their hair thing count as a successful attack?
Not necessarily.
I don't know. They failed because I avoided it, but I'm just curious.
I guess.
Oh, like if it had hit, would it count as a successful attack?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. She only one hits you. And back up to the top.
So I will spend my turn to run up to Pat, and I will grant him a refreshing touch, healing him of his disadvantage.
That's another successful action.
Man, you're so good at this.
I can't fail.
We never said this was a really well balanced game, but sure does.
That'll be my turn.
Sure does make you feel good about yourself. All right, Dave.
16. That's the number to get, right?
Yep.
5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
16.
Yeah.
Boom.
Cool. Oh, that's cool.
Uh-oh. Is Bun Monster gonna try to swing at us?
Yes, he is. Gonna go ahead and swing at your boy Dave.
Hit me.
Oh, that's one of my 3 best boys.
Hit me.
Ooh.
Thank God for that disadvantage.
Oh, he's got advantage.
Oh, did he pass the smoke bomb?
He's got double strike. And it's
Did he pass the smoke bomb or no?
so I guess we'll call it a tie. Because he has advantage against people that hit him successfully.
It should wash.
So
Yeah,
we'll just call
It'll
it a wash.
instantly. And that's assuming he
So
failed
I'm
his.
gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
That hit me. Fuck it.
We rolled it with advantage.
But he has 2 attacks.
That's fair, I guess.
So one attack, the first attack missed, second attack hits.
No, because he had a different action he was doing for a second one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's what I'm gonna
Then take it back.
Yeah. So we do that. 11 misses, so he does that. You also notice that after he misses his attack, he somehow looks somehow worse as a piece of bread, but also more resistant.
Is it more stale?
Yes.
Gross.
Grody.
No, not only is their beef frozen, but the bread is stale.
Yes.
That's yick.
Yep.
It's not great. So, and also he's still technically in that cloud, so it's another 5 damage.
Do you roll the damage?
Oh,
every
he
time?
makes a save.
Oh, you actually save.
He still has to make the save.
Well, is this his first turn since he was in? Since I cast
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
This is
So
the turn
it's
he would have rolled
next-
for it.
So unless, yeah,
You roll for it at the start of the turn, not necessarily when Brock casts it.
yeah,
But the Fry Fiends on
It's
their
just
upcoming turn will be their second turn
Right.
in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alfred, your turn. Do thing.
Do your thing, chicken wing.
Get it? Chicken sandwich.
Let's go for them big boy with them quick burn. I don't think a 12's gonna hit, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why my sheet's fucked up.
Because Brock's rolling.
Because Brock is very uppity about me rolling on his sheet. Gives 0 fucks about rolling on my sheet.
Who moved my coaster?
Brock did. He's very protective of his, but fuck all of ours. What a joik.
Joik.
Bet he likes roast beef.
Ooh.
I bet he does.
So, after that,
I mean, he went to Wendys, so.
pip, 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 pip.
All right. Let's go ahead and make a couple of attacks again. See how this goes. That's a big oof.
Fucking Christ.
You can wrap that weapon again.
Great. Fuck, I'll just hit him with a spatula.
That's a big oof again.
Nope, that's a 20.
On the die, or?
Feast.
No,
No,
Which one?
dirty 20.
I just did.
That hits.
For 7 points of damage.
Cool.
If only he was icy. I deal some more damage.
Ooh, he's been doing some hefty damage to this bad boy.
Those two are big damage dealers. He's got good area control stuff, and I'm here.
Now for
I'm here for the adventure.
the fiends.
You're here for the infinite healing outside of combat.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
Miss. Nope, that's a miss. Ooh, there we go. That's a 21 to go ahead and hit Dave.
Ow.
I think that hits, probably.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude, is this when 3 of them have to roll another strength check for the smoke cloud?
Is it the Fry Fiend string?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yes, but they have moved out of the way to try and hit Dave.
They did start their turn.
Did they start the train in it?
Dave started it last time.
Okay.
Hold up. What was your damage again? There it is. 6 damage.
Yep.
And yes. And
That's one.
It's still in your. Okay, cool. That's that.
That's one Fry Fiend.
Yeah.
There's four more. There's 5 total. We haven't killed a Fry Fiend yet, have we?
I've done 3. So I got 1 more. 2 more. So that's a hit. It's gonna be 7 damage. And finally.
Well, that 7 damage takes 2 in retaliation.
Ooh. And last but not least, head shake. So that's y'all 3.
20 on the die.
15.
Feast mode.
Cool, I got a 9, so I failed.
Yeah. Take 1 damage.
Okay.
And we go back up to the top of the clock.
Alright, so. Are you down a lot or no?
I've taken a whopping 3 points of damage. I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
I've taken 18.
So I'll
17,
give.
17.
Yeah, so I'll do
Yeah,
a
so
heal
far.
and then through your disadvantage. For my. So you heal 9. And then I'll get the bonus action and give you cure.
Sweet. No more disadvantage for me.
Hooray! Alright then. Dave.
I feel like Neville's being even weirder tonight than usual.
Teensy bit.
A little.
Just staring at himself in the mirror. Showing his butthole the world.
I don't know if that's acceptable Twitch content.
The
Neville.
world stared at him, and he stared back.
I mean,
I rolled an 8. That's my turn.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, alright then. Now let's double check on the rules for that big guy and his big attacks.
The rules.
Dem de rules. many hit points do we all have in total?
29.
29.
Max or current?
Max.
35.
30.
So he's just doing that one. 15 against Dave. Does not hit.
It's a nope rope.
Cool. What you notice is that somehow he managed to roll himself up like a burrito and try and smack down on you.
Oh.
Maybe not like a burrito, but like rolling up a magazine.
Right.
You missed. But he's gonna go ahead and try again. That's feast mode. I can't remember what all you get on feast mode. Just maybe
Max
some
damage
extra
with an
max
extra damage dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I mean, not so cool, but.
Fucking do it.
Oof. Alright. It's gonna be 25. 29.
Are you down?
29 total?
Yes.
Okay.
Dave is down. That's one hell of a body slam.
No
But-
kidding.
So,
That downs 2 of our players.
Yeah.
I mean, on a feast mode.
Yeah.
Alright. But he's been taking his legs between that. Alfred.
Did he take 3 damage after his turn?
With a slow burn.
Yeah.
Not.
Let's go for some quick heat on him. Close. That would be a 21.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
Alright. Pat.
Alright, let's go and try and take this guy out.
You.
Coming in with the spatula. Alright, well, that's a 7. And then a 15.
I'll miss.
Yep.
Rough.
It's cool. I didn't want to do anything anyway.
You only have 60 20s to switch between. Just keep going.
Anyway, one of the fiends is going to pass out in the smoke cloud.
Yay.
Others.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one said anything about cow.
Yeah. I mean, we are dealing with beef.
Hold damn cow it is.
And an ice cow.
Alright, Pat, 17.
17 hits.
Boo.
Just
45
barely.
points of damage. As one of these
5.
fry things is secretly the
5
ice
points of damage, so
Okay.
physical.
Cool. Sure it wasn't cold damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. One of them goes to try and kick at Cluck, and again you hear a nasty spraying. Just something, just. He was kicking real high, and you're pretty sure he like ripped his jeans and probably something else.
You boxers.
Oops.
That's so great. And the last remaining cry fiend. And it's gonna be 12 at you.
I have 10, yeah, so that hits.
Cool. And it's gonna be 4 damage.
Okay.
Fun.
How good.
And Buck, it is your turn now.
So I will use my take a bite. Down to ally gets 1d6 hit points. Max for 6.
Okay.
Yay.
Cool. You back up and running. Dave, now that you have awoken from that.
I arise. Feast mode.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it getting taken
Feast
down
mode
like that.
for feast mode.
I'll see yours and raise you one of my own.
Nice.
My weapon's a 3d6, so I roll 3d6 extra damage.
Or
Yes.
1. Nice.
So that's 12 plus 20, 34 damage.
Ooh.
Well then.
This bun is flattened.
It just sort of crumbles under the impact. Just it has no more give left. It's
just
not even
stale.
fit for breadcrumbs anymore. As you happen then, because we don't have to deal with all this administrative stuff, the Fry Fiends scatter.
Oh,
They're
perfect.
smart enough to know that this is
Any
not
one of them
bad.
could have knocked me unconscious.
Yep. But instead, infinite heals.
Woo!
Yeah, I've been learning the art of when do the minions decide it's no longer worth it?
They're not brave creatures.
I mean, what, your scuffle in the alleyway, I think, after the first round, they tried running?
Yep.
Or during the first
During the
round.
first round.
They tried running.
Because
That's
two of them
right.
were downed in the first.
On Cormier's turn.
Yeah. We downed one each.
After defeating Mujo Pan,
And infinite heals.
the door to the other side of the room opens, leading to a small tunnel, again on an incline. This allows you to reach level 4.
This is- Infinite heals is the real reason that we are never hungry. We're just scarfing down whole chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm still convinced I'm using the sandwiches like the top ramen just to, like, patch your wounds.
At what point do we transition over to the order of the chicken sandwich?
Grilled chicken?
Are all of your chicken sandwiches grilled chicken?
I'd imagine so.
They could be different ones.
The order of grilled chicken. Like clearly grilled chicken sandwiches.
It's up to him.
I mean, Brandon himself does prefer spicy chicken too, so he'll mix it up.
Hold up here.
And imagine they're fully dressed.
Yes.
All the accoutrements.
Oh, yes. I'll accept, though, if you ask for no tomato. I understand.
Oh, Dave loves tomatoes. Dave is a lover of all food.
Wow, if we didn't have infinite heals, this would actually be really hard.
Yeah.
That's probably why they gave you infinite heals. This is a long ass dungeon.
Yeah, it is. It's a really long ass dungeon. So,
Base combats are relatively short.
No.
upon arriving at the 4th floor, it curves to the right and then to the left, making a sort of S shape, so that the level has time to load, apparently.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the graphics have to render.
Yeah.
It's important. You gotta, decache all of that prior floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossroads at the
It comes to a crossroads. Would you like to go right, left, or straight?
There's another
Left.
room with
Left.
a view.
Left to the room with the view.
We have to check our progress.
It's another small square room with a chest.
I throw a knife at the chest.
I want to throw a great knife at chest.
I can picture a low knife hits it and that big knife goes whoosh.
It's sort of like a pink.
Alright. What's the AC for the chest?
So the chest is apparently just a chest.
I was gonna say 10.
No, but what's the AC?
Just has no AC.
It's a 10 because that's a good.
Sure.
No, it's not.
I mean, no, but still.
The AC of the chest is 1. You hit it.
Okay, good. That counts as a successful action.
Oh gosh.
I dealt 9 points of damage to the chest.
Oh, I dealt 4 points of damage to the chest.
Inside the chest, there is 50 gold coins.
Ooh. So that's...
An awkward number to split between a 4-person
Fuck it.
party.
There's 40 gold coins.
Oh.
Oh. You could have done 52.
Or 48 even.
Yeah.
I decided 40.
Okay.
I am God here.
You're right.
So we have to sacrifice a goat to you.
No.
Oh.
What? There's no goat burger items on Wendy's
So we
menu?
have to sacrifice a chicken to you.
What?
I mean, if you
No,
want
you have to make
find
hot
this-
drinks the rest of your life.
Didn't you hear about the new Wendy's item, the Euro?
Oh gosh.
Okay. Do we get any updates of the
Is there a nice
rounds from the view?
You are looking out of the plastic window. You can see that you are now high above the grounds of Fort Baconator, and very, very near the Bacon Beacon.
Oh,
There we go.
That's what we were going for.
Right.
High
Let's
above
check
the
out the loop.
mockingbird.
Yeah, the loop looks
The
fun.
clouds.
The loop literally takes you in a loop.
Perfect.
Let's go with the false treasure.
Well, good thing we already established we're throwing shit at treasure chests.
I was just thinking that.
If Brock had read that and then we threw shit at treasure chests, I would say no, because we've already thrown things at treasure chests.
You don't have to throw stuff at treasure chests. If you don't
So
want.
we go through 3 into the crossroads mid tunnel. Is there anything in the tunnels that we can see from the mid tunnel?
Nope.
All right, to the false treasure.
All right. Well, because I'm paranoid now of treasure chests,
Is there a chest there?
There is a chest there.
I will throw a knife at it. 11 minus 1. No.
We're gonna call it AC1 because it's still pretending to be a chest.
Perfect. So that's 1 point of damage. So this is successful actions. Another dagger.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, I rolled a 5. Is it still pretending to be a chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. It's still pretending.
3 more.
But
Well, I got a 19 for 6 damage.
Cool. And you should have. And it kind of springs open with like a look of like, what the fuck on its face. If it had a face.
You're not the first one.
Was it in Boxy that at one point he was trying to be a chest and people were like poking him because they thought he might be a mimic?
Yeah, it was in
Is he
the
as a
first
mimic?
dungeon.
Yeah.
They heard that there were mimics in there. People were just like, stab. What the fuck? Who stabbed the treasure chest?
Number.
13.
3.
There's the 3.
18.
8. You get 13, 3, 18, 8. Yes. I like it. The whole 5 apart. It's like you're a full-time character, level 18. Here's your bab. 18, 13, 18.
Hey,
You're welcome. What are thoughts about, dude?
hey, man. Just because it's factual just means bad.
It does mean your anarchy is bullshit, though.
That's true.
I have learned.
See all that anarchy?
It's bullshit.
Fucking bullshit. Alright then.
I
Dave,
liked
take us away.
Anarchy is Bullshit Part 2 when we met Baba Foos in the town.
Huh?
And you guys were like, communism is
Oh,
bullshit.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna run up to him, and I'm gonna roll 13.
Cool. What do you add to it?
That's total.
That happens. Fuck.
Well, there's no one to heal yet, so I'll throw a third dagger. 17 on the die for 16 total.
Okay.
2 more damage.
Die.
Take that, mimic.
Cool. Mimics to be like looking at the guy that obviously hurled a huge ass sword knife at
The
him.
knife that was great.
The knife that was great. It was.
Yeah, I can hurl it 10
Wait,
feet.
can you tell who threw it? Because I mean, there's a whole lot of beefy boys here.
Mimics have a sensory organ that lets them see basically like blind sense for quite a long range, depending on how high the skill level is.
It's gonna fall over. It rolled a 1.
It's okay, little guy.
It's okay.
We all have hard days.
Tell me about
I feel like we need to
Alfred.
befriend this mimic, just like the jewelry case.
Oh, I fucking love the little jewelry box. Brox is gonna kill it though.
I mean, maybe 16.
Devil hit.
5.
Okay. Cool. Got that.
I'm gonna go try and smash it a couple times. Oh, hey, that's a 20.
Got hit.
That's 10 damage.
And it's dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. And there is no treasure.
Aww.
You sure?
I mean...
You're saying it's false or something?
Well, the false treasure, the treasure chest wasn't real. There's nothing in this room.
Alright.
We can take the box with us.
I was thinking that its extra dimensional space would open up now that it's dead, and we would have access to
I
its
guess if you're a
storage.
cat, the box would be a great treasure.
I think the treasure is the friendship we've made along the way.
That's very true.
Ooh.
So, are we going to cross at the end of the tunnel, or are we going to Constable von Freeze?
I think we have to go to room
I mean-
6 first.
But
Yep.
is that 6
And then we're
or
gonna
is that
check
9?
out a small room, and then we're
I
gonna
love
check
it. We
out-
go to room 6. We look to the left. There's a constable. We're like, you can wait a moment.
Wait, hold
Room
on.
7.
Just keep
You see him
walking.
take a deep breath for his just like start his monologue as
Right,
we're walking
no,
in.
no,
He's
no,
like,
hold on.
so we go into the crossroads at the end of the tunnel.
So, you do that. And you decide whether or not you want to go...
The small room.
We're going to the small room.
After all. It's a small room.
And after that, we're going to go to the founder's room.
There is a Fry Fiend in there, but he looks rather apathetic. He does not attack.
All right.
I'm like, well, that's not very sporting. That's not what heroes do.
And then what's in the founder's room?
Alright. Just inside of a 10-foot tunnel, there is a small room with a chest that has founded written above a lock with a four number wheels that are 0 through 9.
4 for 4 deal?
When was Wendys founded?
Oh, 50 years ago. No, was it 60 years ago?
50.
Mm-hmm.
We're just on an anniversary right now.
So-
Or last year we were. It was ended with a 9.
It was 50.
Was it 1959 or 1969?
That meant 69. Yeah, because I remember
69.
that joke. Yeah, it was 69.
1969.
It was that joke.
When we put in the key, we got it the other place.
I remember you joking. Ha! It was
Inside.
founded in 1969. Yeah, it was like,
You
oh,
find
gosh.
an ornate fencing fork.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Arcana check if anybody wants that.
14.
7.
14?
This is when he gets his 20.
No, I got 14.
Cool. You can tell that it probably does heat damage.
Ooh.
Feels warm to the touch.
50.
So one-handed or two-handed?
Heat. One-handed? It's a fencing fork?
Mm-hmm.
One-handed?
Probably a finessey boy.
Anybody want it? Well, for your guys' convenience, it does 1d6 of heat-based damage, and it has advantage against all ice foes.
Oh.
You have found the founder's fork.
I mean, I gotta have it for a melee weapon if no one else wants it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you find that you're never in melee, then Mitch can have it as an offhand.
I mean, yeah, Mitch has 2 weapons, so do you want it before I take
No,
it?
you're good.
You're the actual melee user.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. You can have it.
Cool.
Brandon is graceful and light.
I already have Dave's spatula.
Yeah.
And something else. I'm good.
The front
1d6 damage
And
plus what
frying
versus
pan.
ice foes? Advantage?
Advantage on ice foes.
I just want you to have both of those weapons when we go against the Ice Jester. And they're just rolling advantage on every roll, bonus fire damage. Just obliterating him.
All the fire damage.
I mean, is Constable von Freeze a nice picture?
I doubt it.
He doesn't seem it.
He wasn't described as being icy.
I don't
We fought, what, one ice creature and he was literally made out of ice?
know.
So, we go in
All
to
right,
the constable.
We'll go and listen to your second monologue now. Or is it your third? I've lost track.
Yeah, I used to talk.
It opens into a large room about 60 feet across. The constable stands in the middle of the room looking at his pocket watch. He looks up as you enter, and mini buns roll out from both sides of him.
Is that what we fought before?
No, these are mini buns.
Yeah, even mini buns. What do you think we fought before? When?
You fought Mucho Pan. Big bun.
Mucho Pan, the named boss, the giant bun.
These are Mucho Pan, the mini buns. Would you look at that?
Buns.
It's time to freeze. Initiative. Hey.
Yeah.
What'd you roll 2 dice for?
I don't know.
You don't get advantage on initiative.
I know.
So it is the constable and 2 buns.
Okay.
Alright then. Numbers, please.
How does a 5 sound?
Less than you've been rolling.
I also got a 5.
Roll on. 10.
11.
17.
4. There we go. Right then. And put our order as Boston. Big surprise there. Like, who ever saw that coming?
I don't know.
And
How do you do this much damage to the constable?
The cone stable.
that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he might be dead.
You know.
That was my level 1 ability. Drop the nuke.
What you didn't know is you roll all the dice and you only count the dice you have on pieces of paper.
Oh. Normally it would be fine.
Alright then. Dave, what's the deal?
The deal is, does a 7 hit?
No.
Then I have no 10.
So you ran up to the constable?
Mm-hmm. And I swung at him with my pan of iron that has been cast.
Fun. Alright. Well, it's 20 to hit you.
Yep.
He's gonna straight up just slap you across the face.
Rude.
Wow.
Is it like palm or is it like backhand? Okay.
That's gonna be 7 physical. And having done that, he's gonna probably miss with a 5.
I hope so.
Bummer. As he tries to headbutt you.
Here.
Slap. Headbutt. Classic combo.
In the meantime, the mini buns are gonna.
You know, us rolling 5s and 4s didn't beat the mini buns.
Not this time.
They are going to. Let's see, they're about 30. So they're going to go ahead and roll up and split the difference between the rest of your party, standing between you and Dave and the constable.
I don't like it.
And you are going to see that they, kind of like the big one, start to look worse, but also tougher.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very
Damage
nice.
resistance, because why not?
And that will bring us.
Well, you just pop it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. You should be fine.
That'd be an idea. But
I don't think we have microwaves.
Oh, of course not.
All right.
We're a respectable fast food restaurant.
I will give Dave 6
kingdom.
points of healing,
Cool.
and that'll be my turn.
Pat, pat.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and run up to Constable. That is a 7 to hit.
Okay.
Hi, look, that is a 22 to hit.
There you go. That'll hit him.
For 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
How much damage you say was again?
12.
Nice. Very nice. All right. And then Alfred.
So just to clarify, we got Dave and Constable, and Pat and Constable,
Yeah.
and then we got 2 not so big buns,
Yeah.
and then
Us.
us.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't see what could go wrong.
Yeah.
We don't die horribly.
You'll be fine.
He's probably just gonna throw us in the ball pit again, and we're just gonna go through all this again.
I have a hunch that's not quite what's gonna happen.
Like the opening of a slide just kind of right underneath you. You just fall down.
Uh-oh.
Now the real question is, do the minions throughout respawn?
Today we're playing Shoots and Ladders.
I will go, I guess, left one.
Hey, 7 X's.
Give me a
Hey!
strength 13.
Better
Welcome
late
in.
than never.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
true.
left one?
Yeah.
Strength. 13. Yeah, it failed.
Yes. 3 damage. And I'll take 3 damage every turn after.
Alright. Cool. Back to the top.
I get him. 19 plus 4 is 23.
You hit him.
Nice.
A necklace at the hardware store.
18.
18.
18 damage.
Home Depot, Ace, or a smaller brand of hardware store?
Ace is the place. It's the helpful hardware store.
What about Lowe's?
Oh yes, there's also Lowe's.
But Ace is the place because it's the helpful hardware store.
And that's where 7 X's found the necklace.
Yeah. Apparently. Whose turn is it?
It is now the constable's turn.
Oh no. But I'm by the constable.
You're both. And a lock.
Alright. He's gonna go ahead and try.
Otherwise it'd be just
Like
a chain.
a thick chain.
He's
like
gonna
chain
try
gang.
and
The
slap
long chain.
Pat Pat.
Oh no, stay away from Pepe.
Like, do your chains
He's gonna miss.
hang low?
He's gonna try
Do
and
they wobble to and
headbutt
fro?
Dave.
Oh
That's all I
shit.
know.
With an 11, so he's gonna miss. He doesn't actually he hits hard. He just doesn't actually hit very well.
Fair enough.
Nobody in this game hits very well.
True.
Nope.
I got a +4 at maximum. What do you mean I have a +2?
I mean, the maximum is +4. And as we discussed, the highest AC in the game is an 18.
Because we haven't seen anything that gives
I think
you
the
more
highest
bonus
base I
damage.
saw was the Baconator with a 15. And then Bacon Armor gives you 3.
Alright. Left bun.
Uh-huh.
He's coming after you.
Okay, so is it a physical hit or is it like a projectile hit?
This is gonna be he's gonna roll up and try and hit you.
Okay, so it's a physical
It's
hit.
gonna be a physical.
Okay.
Physical smack. Physical smack I do. And it's gonna be a 14.
That'll hit.
Cool. And so that's gonna be on its attack. It's gonna roll up and roll around and do 7 damage.
You see me rolling the hill.
At which point it's gonna roll up into its club form
Wide and dirty.
and try and hit you with a 12.
Damn it. Well, the last one took 3 damage from
And
slow
it's
burn.
gonna do 1 damage.
Oh, okay. That's much better.
Look, yeah, it's small. So instead of having
That's 1, 2, 3.
46 plus 1, it's only doing 1d6 plus nothing.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Rock appreciates it. Is what he said.
it's a lot better. It could
The
be
last one did take 3 damage.
Truth.
the right one is gonna come after Cluck.
Like
Kill
hit
him.
behind me. He stood there. He stood his ground.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 15 to try and hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Cool.
His defense is worse than mine.
Yes.
Can't wait till we fight baguettes.
It's gonna be 11 damage.
Ouch.
That's a lot of damage.
I know. It's going to have a 9 to hit the next one.
9 actually misses.
Cool.
Oh, good. You don't have penalties to your defense.
Wait, I mean, if I now have a minus grace because I eat a snacky, does that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Grace does not get factored into your AC.
All right.
Only defense.
I will first do a large bite to myself to heal me for 3d4.
Cool.
So that's 7.
Cool.
Sure.
And
go
how
ahead
much
use
are you
all
down?
the healing on yourself.
8.
8, and I will do a large bite on Alfred for 6.
That's terrifying.
That's kind of terrifying.
Somebody's just like, take this as a warning. Ah!
Okay.
Just the HOA rolls by and is just nailing fucking baguettes to your fence. It's like, consider this a warning. About what? Ah.
Alright, my turn is over. Pat.
I mean, Pepe. Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
I'm so used to him going last.
Do you back up at all? Or you just kind of stay next to it?
I stay next to it.
Oh. Okay.
I can't be too far. I have to be 15 feet close to them. in
All right.
case
So
they
I'm gonna
need
go
heals.
ahead and try and attack him again. Weird.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
I'll hit him for 14 damage.
Yeah.
And I'll attack him again. Oh, that's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
So I'm gonna do 13 points of damage.
Ew.
Oh, wow, now that it matters, you're rolling high.
I'm saving it up.
Banking all your good rolls for what it truly matters.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to play the game, right?
He has taken a lot of damage.
But he's still there.
Still, croissants filled with gunpowder.
Ugh.
This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn nightmare.
So is that for
Man,
when you
the
wax?
shrapnel from that's gonna be terrifying.
Yeah.
It's so flaky. So many layers.
Like trident?
Take it.
Finish off the constable. Or deal with the bread. I guess that's something you can do.
Ish. I don't do a whole lot of damage. I can just hit a thing or hit multiple things, maybe. I will do a crunch,
Ooh, I
which
don't think
hardens you. I mean, I have. It just hasn't been relevant yet. I gain resisted all physical damage for 4 turns.
Ooh, you?
Me.
Cool.
My skin
Resistance.
hardens. Help protect from enemy assaults.
I appreciate that.
I do too.
Seems strangely familiar, like you were taught by Mucho Pond.
Are you one of them?
No.
Ooh, I knew this before.
Yeah.
Dave, finish him off. Feast mode his ass.
Dave the Barbarian.
Is that a 20 or a 1?
It is a 20.
Yes!
Yeah, he dead. For anyone who wants to know, he had 69 hit points.
Ear.
Hey, the year that was
Sorry,
on.
Brandon, but the proper response to that is nice. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
But Brandon really likes his air horns too much.
I do like my air horns a little too much.
Deal.
And they mean business.
Oh shit, is that a Danish? Cover, men, cover!
Alright, we still got 2 mini buns to roll over.
Yeah, the constable dead. In the meantime, left bun is gonna go after Alfred again. And he's gonna be 12.
He hits.
Bring me my eclair.
It's gonna be 6 damage.
3 damage. He takes 3 damage.
Yay! He got resistance.
Okay.
It's gonna be 9.
No, miss.
Yay! And get back. Revenge.
Oh, no.
Is the right one gonna attack me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
11.
11 hits.
52. It's gonna be 10 points damage.
Okay.
And a miss.
Perfect.
And then that brings us to you.
I will give myself
Do your thing.
a quick bite. A large bite, I mean.
No.
Oh, that was kind of pitiful. 5.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Get him.
There's how many of these breads left?
There's 2 of them. There's a left and a right one. The left one has taken some damage. The right one has so far remained untouched.
I'm going to attack the left one.
Brandon, not doing a very good job killing you.
Well, that's a 7 to hit. That's a 10 to hit.
No,
No,
the boss is
11
down.
This is gonna miss.
Pat,
Okay.
pat. The size doesn't matter anymore.
Your turn.
Why did Brock fall?
He hit me.
Yeah, I hit him.
Yeah. Very mean.
Quick heat. 20
Oh, shoot, that one guy took.
on the left one.
That's
Again.
Yeah, that hits.
1.
He did.
No. I doubt it.
No.
Oh.
He did take -3 at the beginning of his last turn, though, so.
Yeah.
You know.
It builds up.
Still
If
picking
we
away at
stalemate long enough, it'll die on its own.
it.
Infinite heals, I take half damage. I mean, yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Bring it back to the top, Dave.
Because technically it goes every
I've
turn
actually buns
forever.
the untouched bun.
Almost thank you.
21.
Did you have advantage on that? Just in case you feast mode again?
Was that a 1?
It was
Yeah.
a 1.
Okay.
Yay.
16
16 to hit.
to damage. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that is. Alright, cool. Left bun takes his -3.
Yeah.
And he's going to swing it again.
I'm sure he hits.
And I'm pretty sure he hits on that one. And it'll be 10 damage.
5 damage.
And he hits again. 6 damage. Agreed.
3 damage.
Rat bun. Ooh, he misses.
Nice.
Misses again.
Whoa. Alright.
And that brings us
I'll give Alfred a large bite.
9.
You can have 6 points of healing.
That was a very big bite.
And then for my bonus action, I'll give myself a large bite for 6 points of healing. Alright.
Nice. And that will bring us to Pet Pet.
Alright. Let's see if I can do better this time.
I believe in you.
Left bun.
That is a 19 to hit this time.
That'll hit.
For 9 points of damage? 9 points of damage.
And left or right bun?
Left button.
Bun.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
The odor of the chicken nugget's cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, well. Does a 17 hit him?
Yes.
Okay. This time he takes 11 damage.
If I've learned anything 7X is you don't have to actually finish campaigns. You just have to make stuff up when you get to the table.
Well, hopefully you just make it up as you go, or
Yeah,
continue
at the
making it
table.
as you go.
At the table.
So you're ready for that session when
At
you
the
get
table.
to the table.
You can never be ready for your players, so why try?
Yeah.
I have got much better about being ready for my players. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, my notes coming into this session was big buns.
And there was at least one.
Yeah.
And then those two less big buns.
Something, clap cheeks.
Alright,
sorry.
Alfred. Finish off your bun.
Yeah, hurry up and finish off these buns.
19.
That hit.
3 damage. I'm not rolling very good on D8s.
Do you, Rat? We go back to Dave.
Double berry.
I rolled 8. To hit.
Yeah, that misses.
That would have been a cracked floor for sure.
Fuck, he picked the Dragonborn.
What's so bad about a Dragonborn?
Maybe if he's a paladin, it's a
I don't know. I
pretty
don't
good
know
race.
enough about the campaign to say one way or the other. But maybe being a Dragonborn's bad.
Maybe he thinks Dragonborns are real good.
Maybe the whole area is racist against Dragonborns.
Possible.
Maybe Dragonborns are the racist ones, and they're just total dicks.
What if the campaign's about killing dragons, and it turns out that he also matched the color of the dragons they're going to be killing?
It's okay. It turns out the
Oh.
lore of Dragonborn in 5th
Took me a
edition
second.
they hate dragons.
Wait, is he going to Fuso dot people?
So maybe they're helping dragons instead.
Who throws Daw them off the boat?
Because what usually happens is either people will...
Dude, that would be dope on a sailing ship.
Actually, I don't know how it is in actual 5th edition. I'm just playing a custom campaign with friends of mine where all the Dragonborn hate
No, that sounds
dragons.
perfect.
Oh.
You can label your campaign as full of explosive
Well,
action.
in their setting, what happens is if a Dragonborn is born somehow, the people they see that as like a bad omen. So they take them and just kind of offer them to the dragons. And there's a good chance that that dragon's probably just going to kill that thing or eat that thing.
No,
It is not very often that the dragon will take it and then raise it. And even when they do, it's not a very good upbringing being raised by a dragon.
Yeah.
And that's if you're raised by a good dragon. A bad dragon will just make you into its minion.
Huh.
Cool.
Weird.
So Dave missed.
They've missed.
But yeah, normally I don't think dragons
One of the
care
buns is going
too
to
much
collapse
about
from its
dragons.
damage over time. The
Yay.
left, you killed the left bun.
Yes. It was like that slow burn is so nice. It will die eventually.
It got it.
Even if I hit it once and leave.
I mean, yeah, I guess
Oh.
breathing fire on a boat can be bad.
Yeah, so you like Dragon Liches. You've never had a bad encounter with an undead, super powerful dragon lich, the undead incorporeal thing.
5 damage.
He wasn't a lich.
Wasn't a lich.
He was an incorporeal
Draco-
dragon
Miss.
with caster level higher than our level by
Your
several. Several.
It was dumb.
Dracoliches are tough,
Kill myself.
but they're corporeal.
8.
Yeah.
Full health. Fair.
Pat pat.
Are they both still here?
No.
One
okay,
of them is.
thank God.
That
We're
one's
gonna attack the
slowly
one that's
burned.
left over.
No, left one dead.
Left over.
Oh. Okay.
So that was a 9 to hit, so I think that's gonna miss.
Down miss.
And then a 12 to hit.
Down miss.
Okay. Well, I tried, guys.
Alright.
Oh, the background of Dragonborn in 5e is a lot more delightful than that terrifying
Yeah,
It's your turn.
horror.
Beast mode?
Yeah.
Good
8
old-
damage.
I can believe it.
They're the best
You get
parts
to
of
roll.
dragons and humans. They were
Plus
made
I
on
get to
purpose
roll.
by dragons and dragon gods,
10
Yeah.
damage.
and they are beloved across the world. I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Dave.
One final bun is left standing.
This bun is still here. That one, big oops.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna look at this little bun and go, you can go. You can leave.
It's going to respond to try and attack you. It's going to miss on the first one. It's going to miss on the second one.
I told you, you should.
Good job.
Well, you know.
Is anyone down any hit points now?
Bun
not.
dance.
I'm down 7.
The bun is.
Just kill the bun. Just do whatever you can to kill the bun.
Kill the bun.
I'll heal and then I'll do my bonus action to hit.
Why don't you just kill the bun and then kill the bun? Like, literally, this isn't. Just kill
Rock
it.
takes 9 heal.
Fuck
9
you.
cure damage.
Well, he wants to
Gosh.
make sure that
And then I
it's
rolled
a
a 3
success,
to hit. So, I miss.
so that he can get the extra action.
Pat, it's your turn.
Okay.
Besides, he has resistance. At most, I can deal 2 damage to it.
That's a 9 to hit.
Right, just do fire damage. It's okay.
Hey, look, a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Do I hit this time?
Yes.
Does it kill it?
Oh no.
4 points of damage.
Nope.
Wow, this bun is tougher than the big version.
Bye, Luna.
Alfred.
Over it.
I feel like,
Kill it.
given time, we will just kill this thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it has a chance. Can we just
16.
say it's dead?
7.
Finally.
Nope.
I'm not finally it's dead. Finally we did an amount of damage.
I'm doing damage to it. I killed 10 last turn.
7.
To hit.
Yes, to hit.
Oh, yeah. Go miss. Ooh, beast mode.
On whom?
Me.
Okay.
Dave. That's gonna be 6. 11.
Okay.
Heal 7.
Stop it.
Man, just fucking kill it.
I can deal 1 damage.
That's still
more.
an amount of damage. This
Yeah.
thing's not killing us.
I'm a level with you. It only needs 1 more damage.
Fuck you!
There, I rolled a 3. Are you all happy?
Yes.
No. I thought you don't know.
Just kill it.
I killed it. It's 18 on the die. I did
Hooray.
5 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. Fuck this shit. I'm going home.
You are home.
You are home.
Oh
We
man.
gotta conclude the adventure, Drew.
I already concluded.
Yeah, me too.
Did we light the beacon?
So read the book. And we're just gonna fucking.
The only thing remaining in the room after defeating these minions of frozen food is a large golden bacon strip, which is letting off a magnificent glow. It's hard to look at directly. This is the light of Bacon Beacon. When you are near it, the scent of applewood smoke deliciousness fills your nose with pure sizzling ecstasy. Left behind is a glowing key resembling the wavy strips of applewood smoked bacon that Queen Wendy is known to love. It seems you could potentially use this to reignite the Bacon Beacon.
Or we could eat it.
Ow.
You break a tooth. No, it's gold. You just leave a dent in it.
That's fair.
So with enough willpower.
Yeah.
Just saying is this campaign to be ended.
Yes.
I
My
always
lover,
can be ended.
the beef bandit. I will eat the light of bacon.
New tunnel opens up. Another room with a view. Outside, you can see the heroes of Fort Baconator rounding up the remaining fry fiends. Because
good.
the fry fiends look like they started to surrender. As you exit at the top of the tower, sunlight hits your face. The fry fiends around the fort are scrambling and running away as the beef battalion of Fort Baconator drives them from the area. The heroes of the fort are all part of the Order of the Baconator. Large, brutish on the exterior, but rather stoic. They resemble battle-hardened barbarians, many wearing well-crafted bacon armor. A large man who seems exhausted from the scuffle walks towards the party. He wipes the sweat from his brow and introduces himself as General Graham Crackinator.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
What?
Graham
General Crack.
Crackinator. A nickname he got from snapping his foes like the little graham crackers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And as you approach him, before he approached you, you could see that he was giving orders to his men to dismantle the playhouse.
Good thinking.
Blah 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 blah. Something. You walk up the steps. You go to the thing. There's an altar. The key floats away from your hand. Goes into the keyhole. The sound of sizzling emits from around the fort. The bacon warms, and the smell of apple smoked bacon swirls through the air.
Nice.
You making the beacon?
You did.
Woo!
You are now level 5.
5.
4.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, you're 4.
Wait, say 5.
The book says 5. I don't know why.
Its book says 5.
Go down to the end of part 4 and see if it says we level up to 5.
I'm curious, yeah.
You level up to 4.
There's only 4 parts. What?
Wouldn't that be fucking weird? Yeah, it's the campaign. It's got 5 levels. There's only 4 parts.
You skipped 4th level. What?
We figured you wouldn't want to do it. Level 4 was really lame, so...
We just ran out of material.
We thought 5 was a fun number.
So,
Even though 4 people going through 4 levels and ending at level 4, but in 4 for 4. But, you know.
so anyway, we'll call that there for tonight.
Okay.
Is Spencer going to confirm this later, whether it's 4 or 5?
It's 4.
It's supposed to be 4.
I think
There's
that-
no way it's not.
I mean, other
But the
than
book
5
said 5, so clearly we should be level 5.
I mean, I did go and take a look at the end of the next chapter, because technically it was like you had the opportunity to go like Nuggeton instead, or before.
Okay.
But I think you can go there. You can go there anyway. But it did not have a level up at the end of that little storyline.
Oh.
So yeah, we're gonna go with your level 4 now because.
And then we'll do part 4 at level 4. I will level 5 for part 5.
Yeah.
And I will level up to level 6 for part 6.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, this checks out.
it's like 7 exorcists. Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Yep.
1 plus 1 equals 7 times 3 equals a banana. Quick maths.
Alright. Banana. Doot, doot, doot.
I need food.
Good night.
Bye,
Good night,
Simon
everybody.
X's. We'll miss you.
Miss you already.